Easter. Hi guys, it's Easter, and look, I did something very special. Hi, Chompy. Hey, Chompy. Oh, he's
I don't know. Hey, Bucky, how are you? Happy Easter.
Happy Easter! We did it. We made it all the way to Easter. I've been talking about Easter since I was so confused at Christmas time and all of that Christmas crap without. And I love Easter. And guess what? I did something very special with my ears.
What? Oh, Bucky.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did it all by myself. Look.
Very 80s.
Bucky, clearly you have done this all by yourself. He put pins on his little ears, and it looks like, Bucky, you've gotten into maybe like a scrunchie or something.
Yes, I have a scrunchie in for my ears, and I'm so fancy for Easter. Look at my bow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm so fancy. This is my day.
So, question, Bucky, what are you going to do tomorrow?
Well, answer, David, is I am going to eat all my chocolates that I got today in my special Easter basket from the Easter Bunny. And I was so excited that the Easter Bunny came to visit me. And he bought me chocolate and stuff. And it's delicious.
Oh, good. Did you have any ham today?
Yeah, I ate all the ham. Did you guys have ham out there? I bet they had ham too, David.
I bet they did. Yeah. Did you guys in the comments? Yeah, let us know if you had any ham.
Hey, guys. Whoa. Piggy said, hey, hi, Stephanie.
Hey.
Guys, happy Easter. I hope everybody's having a good day. We have just had kind of a relaxy chill day, and it has been so nice.
Yeah, we did a late night fire pit, just the two of us last night, which was chill. And so, yeah, we had a nice sleep in morning and just hanging out, looking at photos and all the stuff. Yeah. So it's been a nice warm day and just kind of feeling that major spring feeling.
I have the window open in here and it is so nice. It feels so good. It feels like spring. We are potentially on the cusp of spring here in Colorado. So
we are.
Hey, you guys. Hello. First of all, I want to scroll up and thank everybody for being here with us. It is not our normal time that we go live. We are an hour early because we are doing just a silly little Easter chat today. And then we're going to talk about our anniversary and when we got married and all of that stuff. So welcome everybody. We've got Daniel and Preston in the house. Hey, you guys. And hey, well, Lemmy's chasing him.
Lemmy's getting the ham.
He said, get on out of there. Yeah. Wait, there's somebody here. Hold on.
Oh.
He said there's somebody here. Hold on.
Who is it?
Let me make sure. Well, it's one of our regulars, and he's here. Uh-oh.
Up and away in my beautiful balloon.
It's BK, and he has arrived in a big hot air balloon that he is riding in, and that's how he's spending his Easter. What do you think, BK?
Well, hi, guys. Have you seen my Christmas tree? It's freaking Easter, but I like Christmas better.
Well, that's good, BK. We are so glad to see you.
Okay, I'm floating on. Bye.
There he goes.
BK, no.
We're really high tech around here with our with our critters.
Well, afterwards, we'll do all the digital stuff where you won't see the strings.
Yeah, right. So, hello, you guys. Hey, Janet. Hey, Lisa. Happy Easter, guys. Hello, Renee. Adam Farrell is in the house. Hi, Sarah. How's it going? We've got Joy and Alice. We got Miss Judy, who is Lemmy's special godmother. Hey guys, how are you today? Happy Easter. Okay, Lemmy, don't be rude to her. That's not cool. Much better.
Okay. Well, he just got a lesson.
Yeah, we just got a lesson. So if you did not know, we are, like I said, we are chatting today and just here to say hi to everybody for Easter. And then we are going to have a condensed Coleman Collective live sale at the end of this chat. We are going to be doing 4 different giveaways today. And we are going to also go through some of our wedding albums with you guys because on Wednesday, April 12th, we are celebrating 20 years being married. So we thought, what a fun way to kind of kick off our vacation for the week, to just hang out with you guys, chat it up a little bit. And then we'll go into our sale, and then we're going to be off for the week. And I do want to mention something. Somebody that is a friend of ours has a birthday this week. Hello. I'm scrolling down. Hi, Steph. Hey, Sawdust. Hey, guys. Hey, Alicia. Hello. Happy Easter. I hope everybody's had a really good day and is doing well. Daniel Harps, lemon glazed ham. Well, speaking of birthday boys, this guy is going to be 40 on April 11th. Daniel.
Oh, wow.
I was thinking about you. You're like, I'm losing years. That's great. Well, I'd be happy to be 40 again. I would.
Yeah.
So, happy birthday, Daniel. I hope you and Preston do something awesome to celebrate this week. Yeah. And 40 is a big milestone. I think when I hit it, 6 years ago, I was like nervous and excited, feeling like, where does the number 40 leave me? Like, I'm not old, but I'm certainly not young. But I have really enjoyed my 40s. So Daniel, I hope that you have some peace, love, and happiness for your wonderful birthday. Should we sing?
Yes.
Tell Daniel in the chat, happy birthday, guys.
Yes. Tell him happy birthday.
Yes. Big love. So thank you, Charisse. Thank you so much. How are you guys? How has your Easter been? Did you eat ham today? Was it delish? Did you have it with taters? Because taters are bomb. We all love taters. Yes.
We love the taters. Yes.
So hanging with family, popping in to say hi. And that's why, we wanted to do this tonight too, as I know a lot of people have plans on this weekend. But for those of you that maybe don't, that's what we wanted to do, is just hang out with you and chat it up a little bit. Thank you guys. Hi. Good to see you, Gavin and Karen. How is Easter in Canada? Did the bunny hide the eggs? How many people dyed eggs out there? Ham, taters, and orange, Judy said. Awesome. That sounds so good. Steph said, I ate ham with lemon-based roe rice. Maybe rice or
rub
or risotto, perhaps. Or lemon-based rub. Yeah.
Lemmy's not about that. He doesn't like anyone to eat lemon, but I explained to him, we have to. So he understands.
Basil ricotta. Oh, that sounds so good, Stephanie. Oh my gosh. We didn't dye eggs either, but we used to many years ago. That was something fun that we always did for Easter. Yeah. Hi, Harry. Hey, Sharon. Hi. It's good to see you. Deanna, it is great to see you in here. How are you? Ooh, ribeyes and taters. I'm down with that, Shannon. That sounds really good. Yeah. You're ordering pizza. That literally, you guys, that's what we had today. We had leftover pizza for dinner today. But afterwards tonight, we'll probably have something tasty. Could be ham. I don't know.
You never know.
You never know. Oh my gosh. So this time, 20 years ago, we were getting ready to do the whole getting married thing. And we were young. I was 26 and David was 27 when we tied the knot, April 12th, 2003. Yeah. And oh my gosh, what a ride. Like, we were talking about it earlier and I said, I don't really remember my life. I mean, obviously I had a life before David, but it's been so long. My life has always been us, us together, like us. It's weird to think that it's been 20 years, but at the same time, like, it feels like 20 years, So We were going to go through, I've got wedding albums out. David dug these out of the attic. And while we were digging stuff out of the attic, we were also looking for somewhere in this house. I have lost a bin of some of my rubber-faced little guys that I collect. So I don't know if it's up in the attic, in the other, we have 2 attics. So I don't know if it's like in the other attic.
Well, and talking about 40s, yeah, I got up in the attic and just going through all the boxes and stuff. I was sore for like 2 days, and I was like, please don't make me go back up there. So in like maybe 2 weeks, when I'm feeling tough again, I'll go back up there and find them, because I know they're up there. They've got to be.
Daniel, oh my gosh. Hilarious. Well, that is going to be a whole lot of fun, and that'll be a great way to celebrate 40. And that's married life, right? Crack me up. Oh, that's cool, Janet. Yeah, it is. It's hard to remember your life before the marriage. We'll be married 45 years next month. Oh my gosh. Well, congratulations. That's nothing to sneeze at. 45 years. Holy cow. That is impressive, Janet. Congratulations. And I hope you guys have a great anniversary next month. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Hello. Welcome, everybody. We were just hanging out, chatting a little bit on Easter. And Bucky is so excited because he has been in the chocolates today, and he did something very special. If you just got here, he wants you to see he did something very special with his little ears. He put pins on him.
I wanted to put on a ponytail holder so I could look like David.
Yeah, but I don't have a ponytail holder on right now.
See, I look just like David.
Just like me. Sure. You've got some nice teeth.
Yeah, sure you do, Bucky.
And then my Amy made my teeth. She's a dentist.
She's a dentist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a dentist.
Yeah.
Do you see my bow? I have a special bow, and I did special things to Bucky ears, but it's kind of hurting. Do you want me to take he said it's kind of hurting. Do you want me to take the scrunchie out, Bucky, with that? Yes, I'm going to have her do that now.
Yeah, why don't you? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
Let's take your little
just like
out. That he wanted to look just like you.
Well, and I do have purple fur, here and there.
Spitting image. That's right stuff. Right. So, what are some Easter traditions that your families have over the years? I know for us, it was getting out the Easter tree. That was one of my favorite and biggest. And you guys did see. Is that better?
Yes, that's much better. And now I'm so dangly because I have big pins on them. See?
Nice.
Nice,
yeah.
Bucky.
Very droopy.
Very droopy. Okay.
Yeah, I fancy.
Okay, yeah. So your Easter traditions, what do you guys normally do with the fam? Do you eat? Do you hang out? Do you hide the eggs? Do you go to church? What do you do? I know, again, getting out the Easter display is probably the highlight of my spring season, just in getting to see all of the little wooden ornaments that you can put on the Easter tree. And I love putting together my bluebirds. It is that time of year when I clean all of my left-in bluebirds. And I made a video about it a while back if you got a chance to see me decorate the hutch and get all the hutch stuff out and so on. Yeah. So that's pretty much my favorite part of the season. Alice said, I've been with my husband since we were 16, now 62, and there was no before. I love that. That's awesome. Congratulations, Alice. That's some awesome longevity. Yeah. And everybody makes marriage look like a walk in the park when you've got 45 plus years into it. Yeah. But as you know, any of you who are married and have been married, it is marriage, and it can be a challenge some days. Not that you don't, love your best friend that you're married to, but marriage can be a challenge, and to get to choose each other every day, even on the days where things totally suck, it's pretty cool. And I'm grateful. I feel like I have a rock and a best buddy, and that's a good thing.
We've always been buddies and made it through life together, it seems. So it's just once you find that person, you know it.
Yeah.
But let's pull out a photo album.
So some people are saying we used to get together. Family's gotten too large. We went out to eat. That sounds pretty good too. That sounds good. Daniel said a traditional approach to Easter is to argue when to have my birthday. They always want to do an Easter birthday. I insist on separating the two. Okay, so funny. Daniel,
that's kind of a dark way to celebrate.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Easter. So my birthday is 3 weeks after Christmas. And it was always like that as a kid. Oh, here's Christmas, and then here's Sarah's birthday junk too. And it was just always kind of lumped into one. And I remember being like, well, that's cool. Do you want to wait like 3 weeks for my birthday stuff? But 1000% on the deviled eggs. That is the one thing I wish that I would have made today, because I love a good deviled egg. Yum, 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 yum.
Oh, yeah.
So good. So these are our wedding albums. There's 3 of them. And oh my God, this is me trying on dresses when I was 20. I think I was still 25 right here. So I was trying on dresses and trying to figure out, this is me at the bridal store trying on dresses, trying to figure out with my girlfriends what I'm going to wear. And I remember when they put the veil on me, and I was trying all these. And in 2003, the trend was to have like a strapless wedding dress. So I definitely went with a strapless dress, which I'll show you in a bit. And they put the veil on me, and I just burst into tears because I was like, I feel like a real bride now, It was pretty cool. And it's my bridal shower.
Oh yeah.
I had 2 bridal showers, one with close friends and family, and then one with coworkers. And we played games and acted silly, and it was a good time. I definitely, I can't believe, look at this. I just look so young. I was such a baby.
And that was with your close friends on that one and family.
Yeah, that was the bridal shower with the friends and the family. And then let's see, let me find the other bridal shower where we were doing obnoxious things. That one, my coworker bridal shower was a little more unhinged than my family bridal shower. Let's see. Oh, here we go. This is a fun picture from bridal shower number 2. Nice. I am on the ground with a spoon in my mouth. I don't know what I'm trying to do, but I think
you're supposed to be getting like water or something in or was it an egg?
I don't know. It's a jar. Hold on. Something is in the spoon, and I'm trying to dump whatever is on the spoon in the jar. Again, I don't know. It was 20 years ago. This was 2003. So who knows? Who knows? But it was a fun time. We had it at my coworker's house. That was when I still worked at AT&T.
Right.
So I had gotten, looks like some Bath and Body Works things and some other stuff, and everybody gave me a bunch of like lingerie and all of that. Okay, here's a picture blast from the past. You want to see David's twin sister? Thanks, Steph. I know. I think it's like back in style now.
Right.
2003, David and his
I think
twin.
that was when she showed up. Yeah, she had just arrived.
Yeah, we have twin sister Vicky in the house right here, and that was our house, David. Remember on Holland Street? Yep.
Yes, I do.
Yep. So here's another picture of the fam. Oh my God, look how young we were right here. Look at this one. So there's me and David, and then that's my sister-in-law, Julie. And then that is David's brother, Paul, and then twin sister, Vicky. So
and that was when Paul and Julie had just had Kayla.
Yes.
So they hadn't had the boys yet. Yeah.
Yeah. My niece, who is now a sophomore in college, was 3 months old.
She was a wee baby.
She is. It's the picture of me and her. Yeah. Now she is a sophomore in college.
Yeah.
So look at that baby. That's my little niece, Kayla. Such a biscuit. She's such a cutie. Still is. Still is. Oh my gosh, let's see here. David, do you remember the night before the wedding?
Yes, I do.
And rolled all the programs, and I put Paul and Vicky to work.
We all had so much coffee and sugar.
Yeah. A lot of coffee, a lot of sugar, and we were rolling wedding programs that night. So God. Okay, I'm looking on. So the theme of our wedding, David, do you want to tell everybody what the theme was?
It was pairs, not just pairs, but the perfect pair. Yeah. And I think it's a great theme. It actually was a really good theme. Yes. And it started out as a cool theme, and then it went a little haywire and became way too pairy, like a lot of pairs everywhere.
Lamar said he's got drawers older than us. Lamar,
drawers, like wooden drawers or undies?
I'm pretty sure Lamar's from Alabama. I'm pretty sure he's talking about underpants. And I tell you what, Lamar, if you got drawers that are 20 years old, it's time to pitch them. They got to go. Look, this is our rehearsal dinner. We were such babies. We were so young. My God.
I know. I remember we just wanted to be done with the rehearsal and hang out with family and friends.
Yes.
And then we were also both like starting to cry during practicing during the rehearsal. We were like a hot mess.
Yeah. Oh my God. I had on cute shoes though. Look at my shoes. Those
You're
were cute.
such a shoe person. Yeah. You always
I used to be, well, I still am a shoe person, but I used to be like really hardcore about my shoes. And that was our minister that married us. He has since passed away, but he was a really lovely man. Really good guy. Liked him a lot.
Oh, thanks.
Sad. Rest in peace, Gary. Very, very sad. Oh my God. Yeah. More rehearsal. We're rehearsing.
Too much
Look
rehearsal.
At you, David, in your little wireframe glasses.
Oh,
I loved you in those glasses. You're so cute. And that necklace I have on, David bought for me when we were dating.
When we went to Albuquerque in April when we were dating, and that was would have been April 2002. Yes. And it was for my sister's wedding, and I actually photographed her wedding. That was my first wedding. And so when we went on that trip, she got to meet my family, see where I grew up. And then also we went to Santa Fe, and we went to downtown, Old Town, Albuquerque, New Mexico. And loved buying that from those street vendors. It was so cool.
Britches. Yeah, that's a good word to you guys. Britches. Yes. This is me and my grandma and grandpa. That is my grandma Nichols and my grandpa Nichols when they were both alive. They have both since passed. And that was our rehearsal dinner as well. And they were really neat people. They had traveled a lot. A lot of what I collect is because of them. So it's fun to get to look back on these photos. Oh my God, this one is hilarious, David. That's from our rehearsal dinner. My eyes are closed. My freaking eyes are closed.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Well, I remember at that point we were finally like everything was done. It was all going to happen. Nothing had to be planned for the most part, and we were both just ready to go on our honeymoon.
Oh yeah, we were, and those were our wedding flowers. We had white calla lilies as our wedding flower. My mom did fake ones for the rehearsal, and then I had real ones on the day of. And we had a very nice rehearsal dinner. It was a lot of fun. It was great. Looks like you. Oh, David, do you remember what we ate at the rehearsal dinner? I didn't. I just saw it.
Was it spaghetti?
It looks like it was some kind of baked chicken with rosemary and a tater and some veggies.
Yeah, your mom and dad picked the meal.
Yeah, we didn't get to pick much of what we did.
We weren't in the church. It was a fly fishing area that I proposed to Sarah in one of our favorite places to camp. And that's a Roaring River, and they have a big lodge, and that's where we got married. Yes. And it was nice because we could have all of our family and friends could get a room, and it was away from city, and just it was like a little getaway for everybody.
It was. It definitely was. I love this picture of David. I'm going to show you one of my all-time favorite pictures of David, and it's so cute. And yes, we did used to smoke.
Oh, so
Oh yeah, we both used to smoke once upon a time. We do not now, but we did at one time. And look how cute. Oh my God. Hello, model.
Stop.
Just a model. Coleman looking so freaking cute.
No.
With your little cigarette. That was
being such a bad boy.
That was the day of our wedding because Kathy took this picture.
Yes.
She went around and did all the photos, remember? And I remember I was like, yeah, go see what David's doing and take some pictures. And there I think you were chain smoking on your balcony of the hotel.
Yes. In fact, that morning I was a little sick because, we had fun that night before and then got up the next morning and went to the river, me and one of my groomsmen and I think someone else, I can't remember who else, but we went and I was trying to show him how to fly fish, but the sun was hitting the water just right that it just kind of made me sweat and get a little nauseous. And so I went back to my room and just hung out and my nerves were going, all that stuff. You know, we just get so excited to build up to the day.
It was a huge build up. I'm listening. I'm looking through this album to show you. Oh my God. Okay. Putting on some makeup here. That was my wedding our wedding day in my hotel room. I'm putting on lip gloss and that's my friend Kelly. We are still good friends to this day. And she lives in Missouri. And she was my wedding helper. And she made sure everything went smooth for me that day. There's another picture of her. And she actually lost her husband, my friend Kelly, lost her husband from COVID about 2 years ago now. Yeah. And she is getting remarried this year. So we may be traveling to Missouri for her wedding. I don't know. We'll have to see if we can swing it. I got our wedding cake. I just found it, David. All right. So remember the theme was pears?
Yeah.
Now keep in mind, this was 2003. Oh my God. Look at this cake.
Oh my gosh.
It was like a wax buttercream. It was actually very tasty and it was pistachio inside. It was green on the inside. And then we had the groom's cake, which was David's cake, and it was a stump. We have David and Sarah, and then we've got some iridescent pears on there with some little butterflies. Yeah. And so that was
the thing is Sarah's mom went crazy with the pears. She started mass buying little foam pears with glitter all over it. And then she spray painted.
Oh my God, look at the altar.
She spray painted huge limbs that had fallen down. Spray painted.
Look at all the pears.
Yeah, there you go. And then hung the pears from it.
It was really pretty though. And this was at the lodge where David proposed to me when he was telling you about that. And when he proposed to me, oh my God, I was so sick. I had like really, really bad gastrointestinal issues that night.
I think there's something in the water in Roaring River. So
yeah, and I was sick as a flipping dog the night that he proposed to me in the dark on a bench down by the river, and it was super romantic and sweet. And then I had to like hike it to like the public bathrooms where we were camping.
Remember what we ate that night?
Sauerkraut and hot dogs.
Damn right. We grilled wieners and had it with sauerkraut and snacks. Yeah. Hey, Jason and Tina, how you doing?
Hey, Jason, Tina, welcome. We're playing wedding photos, and it is just okay. I'm going to show you. Here's a picture of my mom and David's mom. This was on our wedding. So David's mom is in the purple. My mom is in the green, and those were our wedding colors for our wedding, and they color coordinated and looked like some little hotties. Look at our moms.
Oh yeah, they were like extras on Golden Girls, you know.
Yeah, my mom had really hit the tanning bed pretty hard too at that point.
So
yeah, Dad was like, yeah. And what's funny, you guys, did any of you used to tan in the tanning bed? Because David and I, when we first got together, were kind of addicted to tanning beds. We loved to tan. We would do like the Tingle Factor lotion and like really fry our skin up great. Yeah, it's pretty great, pretty fun.
Everybody's asking, or a few people are asking where we went for our honeymoon. We're going to get there in just a second. We did go to
I've got
Maine.
an album for that too. I have an album
we went
for that.
to Maine, and it was amazing.
Yes, it was super fun.
Well, and at that point, I was just starting to learn photography. So I was shooting film. And so when we went on our honeymoon, we did a whole bunch of photos. And so we have tons of photo albums with just every kind of picture you could think of.
So handsome. There was David on our wedding day with his mama and his sister. So sweet. Look at that calla lily boutonniere looking so good with your little French turned collar.
Yeah, classic.
Do you remember going to the tuck store and picking all of that out and being like a something so clueless about, I've never really had to like dress up like this in my life. Like, what kind of tux do we get? What do we, what are we going to do with this? Just so fun. Let's see. I'm looking through more pictures. This is me getting ready to come down the aisle. That's my dad. And that is my girl, Kelly. Again, she's one of my old school ride or die buddies from back home and still is. Love her.
Hey, Dusty.
And let's see here. Mother's lighting candles, ceremony, coming down the aisle. And there we are. This is the back view of my dress. And you can't really tell much about it, but it had a lot of like sequins and lace and stuff like that on it. It was a pretty dress. It was a Maury Lee. And I had seen it on the internet and really liked it and ended up buying. So I had tried on all these dresses at the bridal store, ended up buying my wedding dress online, which in 2003 was kind of a misnomer. You know what I mean? You were to try on your dress and have it fitted and be all, whatever. So I took it to a tailor where we lived in Springfield, Missouri. And I'd lost a bunch of weight before the wedding and I had to have it actually altered right before, like 2 days before our wedding. But yeah, there we are getting married.
Can you believe it? And it's so funny because the ceremony was what, maybe 25 minutes?
Yeah, it was super short. There's the kiss. It was super short. I remember we wrote our own vows. You remember that?
Yes, I do. And but we couldn't, we knew we couldn't read it without just like bawling. So we had the minister, Gary, read our vows for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, David, I'm getting into some of the funny pictures. I remember this one. You and I couldn't hardly keep a straight face.
Uh-huh.
Because we were both so giggly.
I was like, are we really staring at each other right now?
Doing this? Well, and then, so our wedding was in the middle of the afternoon. And back then we didn't drink or anything. So there was no alcohol at our wedding. It was a dry wedding. And it was very, no tattoos yet. All of my tattoos came from 35 on later. But yeah, it was such a trip looking back on these. And I'm sorry you hurt your shoulder getting in the attic to get these down, but I sure do appreciate it.
Oh yeah, well, it was worth getting down. We need to get a better spot to store them, really.
Yeah. So that's my grandma and grandpa Nichols, the one that I made the sock bunnies with.
Yep.
That is her and my grandfather, and they were such a good-looking couple, especially when they were young. Oh my God. And then we've got my mom and my dad, and that right there, that is the grandma Mimi. That we used to call her the memester. And she is a hoot and a half. She was ornery. She was opinionated. She spoke her mind. She didn't give a damn what anybody had to say. Mimi was, and when you look at her picture, yep, that was the Mimi. I just love her. So I had some very special grandparents that loved me, and I was an only child on that side of my family. So I have some pretty great memories with my grandparents and so on. That was my bridal portrait. I look like I'm 12.
You do.
This is us.
But we felt so old at that point. We thought we were like adults. Well, we were, but you felt so sure of yourself and I can take on the world.
Well, and we thought, when you're that age too, you think you got everything figured out.
Right.
So, it's kind of funny. looking back on it now, because the older I get, the more I've realized I don't know anything about anything. I think I've actually lost information over the years, but I think part of that is just losing the arrogance of thinking that all the things when you really necessarily don't. Oh, this is a cute picture, David. This is your brother doing the first toast at the reception.
Yep. Yeah, that's great.
I'm
close to my brother. It's just we're so far away and he's so busy we don't really talk that much.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to be seeing all the family this June in Albuquerque. So
yes, everybody will be in the Berkey in June. So we are looking forward to that. We talked to David's mama today.
The wedding cake photo.
Oh, the cake photo. So nice.
But I'm just going to put this out there. During the reception, I didn't want to be there. I was like, Sarah, let's go to the room.
You are not supposed to tell that part. Well, and some things, David, are best kept private. About
right. That's why I said I wanted to go to the room.
We're not going to talk about that. Okay. So this is us at the reception having snacks.
They were yummy snacks.
And they were pretty damn good snacks. I remember we had trout, remoulade, and some bougie stuff that I can't remember. Wedding food, and ironically enough, then we became wedding photographers after this.
Yeah, and then kept into over 800.
Yeah, we were not wedding photographers. So
right.
Weddings and toasts are, yes, very interesting. Usually. Stephanie, I'm going to ignore that emoji comment. Let's see here. Oh, there you are getting my garter. Oh my God, I tossed the bouquet. Love it. Okay, bear with me. I'm getting to some more pictures. And this was the outside of the inn. And that would have been, that was April in Missouri.
Mm-hmm. And dogwoods and everything were blooming.
Yeah. It was still kind of wintry though. Like it was not 100% green yet. I like this picture too. It's a fun one.
Yeah.
Cute.
Oh, I love that.
Cute. David, do you remember the camera that our photographer shot our wedding with?
Yeah, the Canon 20D. It was like the first semi-pro digital camera, and we were kind of nervous, but we both felt like it was worth getting digital images rather than film because it was right at that time where it was higher quality. So yeah, it was totally worth it.
Oh, it definitely was. I'm flipping through the rest of this reception. Oh my gosh. Okay. So after the wedding got over, then we opened presents with our family.
Oh, right. I forgot about
Remember that part?
Yep. And then we had late night snacks too.
Yeah. We went and changed clothes and, we had already snuck away during the reception and came back. And then we ended up eating a bunch of fried mushrooms from the reception later that night.
Yes.
And opened. Look, David, we got something with pears on it. Do you remember that?
I do.
Where is
that? I don't know.
Whatever happened to that thing?
Karen, no.
I don't even remember, you guys. I really don't. And for our guest book at the wedding, we had people sign our engagement photo set on the mat part, and we still have that hanging in the... No, wait, we don't have this one.
What we did was we switched that picture out and we put a wedding image in it now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was the ring bearer instead of... Yeah, so he was the little silver ring bearer, and that was our engagement photo taken at Walmart because we were super broke once upon a time. So the next morning, we're all at this inn and we go have breakfast with the fam. That was the morning after we got married. There you are hugging your mom and me.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Isn't that a cute picture? I love it.
Yeah, I think we sold it.
Maybe I did.
Well, if you see one of those at a Goodwill, pick it up. We might buy it from you.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And then this was us getting ready to head off to our honeymoon, and we were headed to Maine. So that was the day we left the inn after the wedding.
we left from there and went straight to the airport, and then my family went back to our house to like take care of the dogs and all that.
Yeah. And then we had some friends stay in our house while we were gone on our honeymoon to Maine. And what did I do with the Maine album?
And I saw someone ask the question. We've had 7 fur babies total.
Yeah. Since we have been together, yes, 7. Yep. Oh my gosh, these black and white photos. This is like our legit big black and white wedding album. 2003, that was the trend. Everything was done in black and white, you know.
Yep.
So again, if people have these, they have been in the attic, and I don't think I've seen our wedding photos since we moved to Colorado. So it's been what, 9 years?
Yeah, 9 years. Yeah, you're right, Karen. The breakfast at the day after a wedding, it is kind of awkward to be at.
It is. It was.
They're always like, I think I'm like
family
and then
and comment. Did and like, yeah, like
yeah.
Yeah, it was awkward. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of weird. So here we are. Oh my god, I'm gonna try to pull this up. Here we are in Maine.
Yep, went to Ogunquit, right outside of Portland.
Yeah, we stayed in Ogunquit for the first part, and then we drove pretty much all the way up and down the coast. And Maine is such a special place. We actually got to go back after the wedding to shoot a wedding in Vermont, and then we ended up going over and spending some time in Bar Harbor after that. This was me on the deep sea fishing boat out in the ocean. Yeah. I told that story in one of our live sales the other night, that I was the only girl on the deep sea fishing boat, and I out fished all the guys, and 3 of the guys were vomiting from motion sickness on the boat.
Horribly. Yeah.
And I'm out there just catching fish, like whatever.
Yep. Big old fish, some mean looking fish with teeth.
Oh my gosh, look. I bought a sweatshirt from Ogunquit.
Do we still have it?
Do you remember how cold it was? Look how bundled up I was.
Well, it snowed at one of the nights that we had dinner right on the ocean, and it had a glass roof, and we saw the snow coming down while we were eating. It was pretty special.
It was one of those dinners you'll never forget. And I remember it was the first time that I'd ever gone out to eat where they brought a hot towel out. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what am I supposed to do with this hot towel? Do I put it on my face? Like, right. So, it was one of those moments where I had never eaten anywhere quite so fancy. And here we are. We also did some lighthouse tours and definitely saw some great. I think this was the Bug Light, David. Do you remember? I don't know why they got gloves on there. I think because it was cold.
It was cold. It was cold. Remember when we went to the Nubble Light, we started getting close to the water, and you could see it far away. And as you drive along there, a front came in off the water, and I mean, like it turned from 65 to like 35 in a matter of minutes. Yeah, to go out. Oh, that's the Portland.
Yeah. So funny story. So David was just getting his footing with photography in a professional manner at this point, and he had put on a fisheye lens. Do you want to tell the story?
Yeah. So I'm up close to the end of the rocks, and I put the fisheye lens on. So when you're looking through, it looks like you have room, but like literally it stops where your feet are. So as I'm going out, I'm thinking I have more room to walk. I stop, I look down, and I had maybe 2 inches left before I was going to go right down the rocks. So I learned that day to not just look through the lens, always check your surroundings. And that's Beaker.
Remember Beaker?
Yeah, he was hanging out down in Portland. And we fed him probably, 2 hot dog buns or something like that.
Yeah. And then this was downtown Portland. I don't remember where we were, but I remember buying that sweater. And this is the biggest, chunkiest wool sweater ever. I loved it.
Yeah. And that time of the year in Maine, those yellow flowers were blooming everywhere. So it had just a really unique look. We had never seen Maine in April. And then we went back to Maine in October years later, and totally different vibe because of all the fall colors.
Here we go.
Yeah. That's probably my favorite picture from our honeymoon.
Yeah. We actually have this framed in our bathroom downstairs.
Selfies before you could take selfies on iPhones. That was with a regular film camera.
Film camera, y'all. Film camera. Isn't that funny? And then this is the ending part of that album. We drew our names in the sand and took pictures with each other at the lighthouse, and it was special. And I again will say it's been pretty cool to just go back through all of this, because it feels like 20 years, but again, it doesn't. It's so weird. And it's weird to see yourself so young. I'm like, oh my God, I remember thinking I was hideous. And now I'm like, oh, I was cute. I wish I
always cute, and you still are.
You know, like, aw, you know. So I think that aging is a trip, and I'm just dang glad to be here. So that being said, that was fun showing you guys all of that. Good memories, and lots more to be made, right?
Yeah. And that's what I'm excited about for our little anniversary trip that we're doing, because we're not going to totally unplug, but we're pretty much going to unplug, so that way we can experience it like we did back on our honeymoon. Now, we're not going to use a paper map like we did back in the day.
No.
We're going to use our iPhones so we can find where we want to go. But seriously, it is going to be fun. We're going to take some images and videos and for ourselves and all that. But yeah, we're going to be unplugged and just have a little solitude together, which will be nice.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like doing what we do, you're so social media connected 24/7. And sometimes it can really take a toll on your mental health, I think. And just to be able to unplug for a week, it's going to be nice. So I'm definitely looking forward to that as well.
Yes.
Hey guys, thank you, Susie. Thank you guys for being here. Cheryl, that is the kindest thing to say, that we are couple goals, but just like anybody else and their marriage, we've had ups and downs, and the way around. We have lived through, all kinds of awful things, from tumor scares to, actual awful surgeries on both of us. We've lived through some stuff that has drawn us so much closer than I ever thought was even possible to be to another person. And a lot of it has come through adversity. A lot of it has come through heartache and pain. But at the same time, when you live collectively and experience together, it makes you tough and it makes you strong.
It does. Does. And I wouldn't, if I had to do it all over again, I would not change a thing. No. I would want Sarah as my life partner, because if there's one person that I can count on, if I were to not be able to speak for myself, I know Sarah would have my back times 1,000.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She's my ride or die partner for life. She just is.
Forever and ever. Yeah. And I can do whatever you need me to do. We've both said that, if we have to ever, it comes down to it when we're older and we need to go to the mat for each other, by golly, we will, we certainly will. Yeah. There are ups and downs, but it's all pretty sweet when you realize, like, oh my gosh, we are really celebrating 20 years. Like, and I know a lot of people have that milestone already under their belt. And to those of you that do, congratulations. Big love to you, because it's nothing to sneeze at. It's a big deal. So thank you guys for indulging us just for a bit with a chat and getting to celebrate with us. And yeah, we're both kind of private, but it was nice to just share going through, those memories with you guys.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Well, and it's fun to pull out those physical paper photos. Yes. Those were printed in 2003. So 20 years ago, and all those pictures were taken with film, which pulling that out rather than showing digital images of everything, like scanned copies, which we could have done. I feel like it was so fun just looking through the album together and seeing those actual hard copies.
Oh yeah. And we have other albums too. I ended up scrapbooking after we got back from our honeymoon. I was big into scrapbooking in the early 2000s. And so I had scrapbooked literally everything. I saved every dinner receipt. I saved napkins. I saved ticket stubs, all kinds of different things from our dating life, and put them in our wedding scrapbook, and then we also have a honeymoon scrapbook. So those are precious, and they're somewhere in the attic, but David almost fell out of the attic trying to get to all this stuff the other day. So I was like, don't go back up there, babe. It's good. We're good.
We got enough. We got enough for this time around. Yeah.
Yeah. Please don't break your neck for your 20th anniversary. That would really suck.
Right.
So
I'm going to test your love for me. You have to push me around. All right.
Oh my gosh. Well, so anyway, thank you guys again for indulging us. We are going to go into the Coleman Collective sale now, where we do some yummy good vintage that we have curated throughout the week. And then I wanted to let you guys know we are going to be off this coming week. So where you normally see us on Wednesday night or Thursday night, if you did not catch the memo, our sales now will consist of Sunday night at 8 p.m., the Coleman Collective. And that'll be regular time, 8 p.m. Eastern, per normal. This was just a one-time thing this week at 7, okay?
Yeah.
And then Thursday nights, it will be just David and I for another Coleman Collective at the same time, 8 p.m. And this allowed us basically to free up the time to be able to pick again on Mondays, to be able to travel to find inventory, because it's really rough out there right now. Like, thrifting in Colorado it's rough. It's picked over. So,
and to spend some time together.
Yes, we're going to be able to have the time basically to go forward, spend more time together, source more, bring you guys better stuff. And it's a win-win all the way around. So that being said, too, we always sold with Jason on Thursday nights. So Wednesday night, Jason is going to be hosting his own sale, which is when he and David always did the vintage gents. So Wednesday night is going to be Jason's sale. And I know like this week, it's going to be him and Amy, Amy. And then the next week, I think they're going to do something else. And then Thursday night, he is going to fill in as well for us. And it'll be Amy and Bill and Misty on Jason's channel. So there's a lot going on this week. Make sure to tune into the community tabs where everybody promotes, and Instagram as well, where you can find all the info. And then we will be back here a week from today for the Coleman Collective again. Okay. So hopefully that all makes sense. If you have questions, feel free to ask. No worries there. And thank you guys. I just wanted to thank everybody that put happy anniversary in the chat. Thank you to all for all of the wonderful positive vibes. I think that's exactly what we needed this week. And it's really nice to be here with you guys. So hope you're having a happy Easter. Grab some leftover ham and a beverage. We are going to get into our sale. All right. So nom nom on that ham.
Nom nom.
And let's hang out and let's do our vintage sale. Now we are going to be doing 4 different giveaways tonight too, because it's Easter and we are celebrating this week. So that I think is how we'll get started maybe tonight. David, do you want to give everybody the rundown, just a basic? Because I know everybody here in the chat, you guys already are old pros at, how the live sale thing works. But if there's somebody that's hanging out and lurking and loves good vintage, well, we're going to give you a quick rundown of how it goes.
Yes. So we're going to show you an item. It's all going to be auction up. So we'll show you an item with a starting price. If you're interested, all you have to do is in the comments, put in the starting price or whatever your bid is. And once we see interest in that item, if there's more than one person interested, it turns into an auction, and we will then count it down from 15. When we start the countdown from 15, if you're a current bidder, you can use a JIC, which is just in case, basically your reserve or top price that you're willing to pay for an item. And at the end of that countdown, if you had a just in case of 70 and the highest bid was 50, you'll get that item for 51. So simple as that. If you have not been to, hey BK, if you have not been to a sale before, just watch the first round and you'll totally get the gist. Sarah and I are both in Colorado, obviously, because we are a married couple, and we will be invoicing later tonight. And if you can pay your invoices tonight or tomorrow morning, we will get your vintage going out before we head out on our little vacation. Otherwise, we'll just wait until we come back and ship that out. So, and all of the information that we need sent, you just send to ttbsarahc@gmail.com. We need your YouTube name, your address, as well as your regular name, and the email address you want us to send the PayPal invoice to you. You don't have to have PayPal. You can just pay as a guest, and we will get you the best shipping rate as well. So pretty simple.
Awesome. That is it. And if you have questions, please, again, just feel free to ask us. We are really laid back and easygoing. So if you have a question, drop it in the chat, and either my mods or I will be happy to help you. Okay. Thank you, Karen Gillette. So our bid ender tonight is going to be the lovely Lisa Viscomi.
Yay.
She will be the one that is typing in the bid ins. Make sure to ask Lisa about her stand-up rabbit cake and how it came out, because she sent me this picture yesterday of this cake. And Lisa, I got to tell your story because it's so damn funny. So she sent me this picture yesterday. She was working on this cake, and she's like, I've had it with this cake. And I'm like, have you cussed the cake? And she's like, yeah, I called it a little blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah. And it's this rabbit. It's this vertical rabbit cake that she propped him up with like wooden dowel rods, stuck him in the freezer, froze him solid, and got that rabbit to come out worth a hoot for the fam today. So Lisa, congratulations on rabbit cake. I laughed quite a bit about that yesterday. Yeah, he got called some names. So so anyway, happy Easter, guys. I hope you're having a great day. Let's do this. Let's get into our sale.
Right on.
David, do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
I'll go first. I don't mind going first.
Let me put you up here, honey. Hang on.
I can do that. All right. Show. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so I'm going to start this off at $19. Oh, thank you, Cute Fluff. I have a beautiful server from the 70s, I do believe. A very mid-century modern look to it. And I will show you, we still do have the Made in Japan sticker on the back. And it is just a beautiful charcuterie board / serving tray. It does have the original handles on there, which I think is great. So you can be really fancy and just be like, hey, baby, I brought you some breakfast in bed, that type of thing. You know, I think it's.
So if you actually just brought me cheese in bed on that, I mean, I'll do anything for cheese.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh. Yeah. And so you could do your cheese right here. And then you've got places for your deviled eggs if you want to do that. Yeah. I absolutely love the color and the design of the ceramic tile in the middle. Really cool vibes. And it is in nice condition. It does still have its original rubber feet. Let me get those in there so you can see the rubber feet. So it does not slide around, which is nice. If you're working on a charcuterie board, that can be a little messy if it starts sliding on you. It measures.
If I was charcuterieing that, I would put the brie the brie wedge right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
I would put all the other goodness around it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Susie knows.
Yeah. And you can even put your little extras right in here. You can put your little snackies, little pickles or lemons, little lemon zest. It measures right at, let me find it, 18 by 11 and a half. So it's a nice size. It's a really nice size. And the wood, I think it's like a walnut. I don't know for sure, but the camera's changing tones a little bit, but it is a nice darker walnut style wood. If it's not
right, Cheryl, I know. Gotta have
brie.
The triple cream brie. Oh, the one from Trader Joe's, and it's like cheap. It's like $6 a wedge.
Yeah.
And it is the best. So good.
Mm-hmm. It is good stuff. I love the brie. The brie. All right. So I'm not seeing any interest. Once again, this is made in Japan, probably earlier 70s, and really great for your mid-century modern decor living room. It could definitely sit in the middle of your coffee table and be used as an organizer as well. And put a little candle right here. But
Cheryl, you can bid. Yes, if you're wanting to bid in on this, Cheryl, just type in 19. Yep. And we will do a quick countdown if anybody else wants to get in on it. And then if nobody else wants to bid, it is yours. Yes, absolutely. You can bid.
Yep. And that's how it works. Yep. Perfect, Cheryl. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and count down. And I'm just trying to get you. There's True Color right there.
Oh, same, Krista. Yes. Anything with garlic, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm a garlic holic. Yeah.
Yes, we both are. But Sarah more than me.
Yeah, I like it. I like garlic more than David even. Yes.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go ahead and count down. Thank you guys so much. Cheryl's in at 19. So we'll count down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Really nice.
A bid end.
Bid end. Yeah. Hey, Patty.
Hey, Patty.
Thank you, Cheryl, so much for your bid. And there's our bid end. So, Cheryl, you get a cheese board for 19. Thank you.
Excellent. Congratulations. Nice Easter score. And again, I foresee cheese on that thing. I really do.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to start with some kitsch. And I spied this little guy and had to snag him because he's pink and he's just so cute. David, I'm going to start him out at $12. This is a vintage Napco ware little planter. And this little elephant is such a cutie. He has like a texture to him, almost like he is fluffy or made of plush, which I just think is so great. He has little pink ears, and you guys, you wouldn't believe the pink is cold paint. It is not actually glazed over. It is cold painted on. So it does have one little area of paint loss right there, but I didn't find it offensive, and I think he displays really, really well. You've got the cute little flowers on top of the head, and then look at little rosy cheeks, and then flowers on the elephant cheeky. How cute is that? We do have our original Napco ware made in Japan foil tag on the bottom, and this one is also numbered. So that's what's nice about a lot of the Napco pieces is you will find that they are numbered. And then when you go to research them, you might find a different colorway. Usually the numbers mean that that's the mold. But this one I know also comes in like a yellow and a blue too. So if you're a kitsch collector, that can be kind of fun to go down that rabbit hole with the mold numbers and find other colorways of what you're collecting. So I am going to start a countdown. This little cutie is just precious. And I think it would look really good actually with a little plant in it. So cute, right? So if you have a plant, look at it, just kind of almost makes the elephant have like a little bit of hair.
Yeah.
But you certainly could use it for other stuff like pens as well. It depth-wise, it would be perfect for a pen holder too. So, okay, I'm going to start a countdown. Thank you so much, Victoria, for your bid. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're looking for a bid end. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. I hope everybody had all of the best ham today. Yes.
Yeah, all of it.
All of it.
Salty meat.
Love ham.
You do.
Yes. All right. There's my bid end. Thank you so much, Lisa. Victoria, you did not need your just in case, dear. This is coming to you. 12. Congratulations. Hey, Spotty. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
All right. And if just to send a friendly reminder on this Easter Sunday, if you are not subbed to Sarah, the Traveling Button, or to myself, Junk Drunk Mantiques here on YouTube, it's in the description and you can just click on it and sub. It helps us grow our business and it'll be a nice little anniversary gift. So thank you. Okay, let's go crazy. I'm going to go ahead and get my Afghan out of the way now.
Do it.
Okay, so I'm starting this off at 26. Here we go. And we're going to start slow and then go big. Okay, so I absolutely love this one. I think the design is amazing. It's got the hexagon design, and it is covered. I mean, it is just beautiful with the yellows and browns, and then the whites and green. Definitely a different style. And you've got the tassels on the ends. It measures right at 50 by 68. So she's a big one. Go ahead and stand her up. Go back. Yeah, there's that pattern. It goes into like a big starburst.
Isn't that cool? I had never seen a crocheted Afghan in a quilting pattern, which is kind of what I felt like this was. And I love the greens and golds and reds. It's so 70s and fabulous.
It really is. And when you put it all the way back, it has its own really beautiful design. But even when it's just laid out on the couch, it just has, I don't know, maybe it's the kid in me. It reminds me of some of the Rubik's cubes that we had when we were little kids, the triangle one. I think for a 70s decor, I think this would be beautiful. And the size is 50 by 68. So you could fit another person under here, but you could also be like, sorry, this is just mine. So you can either keep it for yourself or share it. Let's see. And I believe it's basically two-sided. Yeah. So there's not like a pretty side or an ugly side. No. They're just both really nice sides.
It is beautiful. And I like the tassels too. I think it gives it a nice touch. Babe, what size was it again, measurement-wise?
50 by 68.
Nice.
And yeah, anything with a tassel on it. All right. Yeah, kind of like a kaleidoscope too. Yeah, I totally see that.
Hey. I think that would look awful nice under a Christmas tree, wouldn't it?
Oh, you could definitely have a nice, that would make like a cool 50s look to your Christmas tree. Definitely. Hey, BK, can you see me?
No. Where's your Christmas tree, Mr. David?
Oh, we're not doing that right now. BK.
So bad.
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and count down. Yeah, I see pizza. Susan, thank you so much for your bid of 26. And I'll try not to get my hair all in this. It is really, that's a big one. All right, here we go. I'm going to count down. Once again, just a beautiful Afghan with a hexagon design, and that makes like a big star.
A star.
Star. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You can dust with your little tassels.
Oh, Sherry, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's a lot. You are so sweet. And thank you for popping in to say hi. And we know everybody has family stuff today, but we are so dang grateful for those of you that are here. Thank you so much.
Yes, Susan, you did not need your just in case. 26, all yours. Thank you so much.
Congrats. Congratulations. All right. So I am going to do an estate sale find. And I know many of you are into tablescapes and good crystal and so on. So I have this set of Marquee by Waterford. The pattern is called Markham. Markham, as in ham. And all-purpose wine goblet set of 4. Now, these are nice enough. David, I'm starting them at 42. They are new old stock in the box, and these date to the 90s, okay? And I can tell the box is the older box because I looked up. You can still buy this pattern, by the way, okay? But it started in the 90s, and these are actually the older ones. They all have their original sticker that says Marquee by Waterford. And if you're familiar with Waterford crystal, these are absolutely gorgeous pieces of tableware. This is something, we lost David. This is something that definitely you would have out on your Easter dinner tablescape. And they're great for anything from iced tea to wine. So yes, Markham. And Marquee is the name of the Waterford. Karen, Markham is the name of the pattern. So if you are a goblet collector or you do anything with Waterford, you know this would actually match. If you already have a few Markham pieces, this will match. Let me show it to you. Isn't that pretty? And you can always tell crystal by the ding, ding, ding. Yes, they're very bougie. They're very nice. This was an estate sale find. And you can see that they retailed. We have the original price on the box. So for 4 of these, they were $100. Thank you, Leslie. Yes, Marquee by Waterford Markham. That is the pattern, is the Markham. Markham all-purpose. So, and what is nice about them is if you do want to use them, they're perfect, like I said, as an iced tea or a water glass. And then of course, if you drank wine out of these, you would feel even better about them, right? So Cute Plus says, I'm drinking wine right now.
Oh, nice.
Well, enjoy your day. So 42, that's for all of them. So you're going to get the set of 4. These would make a spectacular wedding present. They would also be great, again, if you are a collector of fine crystal. Waterford is the best out there that you can get. So 42, if you would like to grab the entire box of these, you're going to get all 4. Okay. And I don't see any interest out there, and that is okay. I might just bring them back to next Sunday. You never know. Yes, use your good stuff and enjoy life. It's not a rehearsal. That's exactly right. Burn the candles, use the Waterford crystal, get out your decor and enjoy it. All right. So 42, if anybody wants the set of 4 goblets, these are excellent. Les, I see you in for 42. Let's just do a quick countdown, and that way we'll keep it moving. Get back over to David. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Awesome. Company left PJ time. That is like the best feeling on any holiday.
Get on your PJs, grab some leftovers or a beverage, and come hang out. Yes, that's the best feeling when the company leaves. Yes. Within reason. I mean, you love the company, but sometimes you're ready for them to move along. All right. So Les, you did not need your just in case, honey. Those are yours for 42. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Awesome. All right. Sorry, my camera disconnected, so I had to go out and come back in.
I wondered what happened. Okay.
Yeah. So my next item is Brutalist. I love Brutalist pieces. Sarah found this when we were out. I'm starting this off at 29, and I'm going to show you the signature. And what's the only issue is I could not find or figure out what it says, and this is going to be tough to show. Let's try.
It's signed.
Sign right there, and I could not make it out. It looks like it starts with an L and an O. Yeah, L-O-U, I think. Or it's H-O-U. Yeah. So it's a beautiful, beautiful piece, definitely done in the 70s on burwood. And it is a couple of butterflies with the little brass pieces that are made into just nice crazy grass. And let me put something behind me because that window is blowing it out.
It's gorgeous. There you go.
Yeah, it is really beautiful. You've got the gold color brass as well as almost like a silver style on the butterflies themselves. And they are shaky. They like to shake.
Looks like it might be. We could not make out the signature on it, but it is a signed artisan piece. So I just thought it was really pretty and great again for spring and summer. Mm-hmm.
It is. And let me put white behind it. So I'll just show you the dimensions. So it gives nice shadows. It could be blue gloss. Yeah, it could be. Let me see.
I can't tell what it says.
Lofton, Leuchten. I don't know. It definitely has close to that. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
We call that a font. Yes, because that's what's nice too, is if there's any air current kind of moving through the room or your house, or maybe you got a window open, it will kind of lightly flutter, which I thought was really pretty about the piece. And I love the burled wood on the bottom.
I do too. It's a nice piece to fit in with some of your other aesthetics. And it has, Brutalist pieces are just that. They're kind of put together very crudely with different materials. And you have that rough look to it, like even on the edges of the butterflies, you can see kind of like a crude cut, and that just adds to the style. And then that polished, that kind of contrasts the texture. But yeah, kind of in motion. You can bend these around the way you want. I would recommend just bending them once you have it where you want it, and then bend them around, because I don't know how many times they've been bent up, but it's in great condition. The burl wood itself is great. I didn't wet it or anything, so there might be a little bit of dust on there. If you wanted to, you could just spray it off and then let it dry in the sun. Wouldn't hurt it. Yeah, razor butterflies, totally. They'll cut you. No, they like solder or weld it down to where there's no texture, or I mean, it's not sharp. It's pretty cool how they do them, and it's measured. Oh, I didn't measure it. Where did you put my measuring tape? Let me. So the tallest piece of grass stands at 12 inches. So that'll kind of give you an idea of size. All right, renovative homes in. Yeah, I have a couple of new whiteboards. Yeah, no writing on them. So I'm going to go ahead and count down. Thank you guys so much.
That's pretty.
Yeah, that looks really nice. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
It could be Leslie. It absolutely could be Lou Blas. I don't know. It's hard. It's so faint and hard to read, but it definitely is a signature. So if you have a maker that we don't, definitely let us know. But yeah, I don't know. And I hate to say, that I know for sure when I don't. So yes, renovative for 29. Congratulations, Sarah.
Right.
Happy
Congrats, Sarah. That's awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. So this is something that I cannot even believe I found. This is the first time in 10 years I have ever sold Bakelite bracelets. Now, I have had other Bakelite pieces like radios and stuff that had Bakelite knobs and what have you, but I have never, ever, ever, ever gotten to sell these. So these were in a grab bag that I got this last week, and they are 100% Bakelite, which is also known as Cerulean, but this is the butterscotch. Okay, so the Cerulean was made more for jewelry, and the Bakelite was used more for like insulators and different electronics and so on, right? But it's the same thing. So and the true test to tell Bakelite is to rub it and sniff it. David, I'm starting these at choice for $45 each.
Okay.
These carved Bakelite bracelets go for $95 and up each. Okay. So this first one I'm going to show you is the butterscotch color, and it has a deep cut into it, and it is painted with red, and it also is painted with gold. Now, as you do your homework on, Bakelite jewelry, you will see that a lot of these pieces, some of them are translucent. It smells like formaldehyde. Okay. So when you end up rubbing it, okay, with your thumb, and you get the plastic a little bit warm, it will emit this smell that is the most chemical formaldehyde. And that is when you know that you have found a piece of Bakelite. Now, there are other chemical compounds you can get to like rub on it and test it and whatever, but I do the sniff test, and it's never led me wrong. So these are all, the unique thing about these Bakelite bracelets is they're all signed, hand painted, and the signature is extremely faint, but it says by Darmiente. And then it says SF, which I believe would stand for San Francisco, because yes, we do ship internationally. We absolutely do. And so I had another one of these in the same lot that was made in California. And then another one said that it was signed and it was made in Italy. So I'm guessing that SF likely stands for San Francisco, because a lot of these carved bracelets were made during that time. This is another butterscotch piece. This is the second choice, and it is more of the traditional and classic butterscotch you can see on the inside. And this one is painted with gold. Okay. You also have the deep carving on this as well. And these were very popular bangle bracelets in the 50s and on into the 60s. So every single one of these that I found are signed. The signature on this one, It is right there, but it is very faint. There you go. I kind of caught it in the light right there. Okay. Then the last one for choice that I have is this olive green Bakelite. And the signature on this one is right here. And this one is also signed by the same artist, and then SF for, again, what I believe is San Francisco. And this looks like Garenta, something like that. I can't really read it. It right there.
Yeah.
Can you guys read that? Maybe on the TV, if you're seeing it bigger, you can tell me what it says, because I have a hard time with my eyes. But SF, I believe, again, stands for San Francisco. And again, all of these, you rub them, you smell them. They are legit Bakelite. The deep carved and hand painted ones are more valuable and are worth more than some of the little skinny ones that you may see. And the Cerulean tends to be more of the translucent ones, whereas these are the solid colors, the olive and the traditional butterscotch. Okay. Yeah. Diameter on these bangles, if you are a jewelry person, let me find my tape measure.
Tape measure.
It is in here.
And welcome everybody that has popped in. I saw a lot of people saying, hey, thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Yes, thank you guys for being here and hanging out with David and I. Okay, I found my tape measure. There it is. All right, so these measure 3 1/4 in diameter. All right, Leanne, I see you in at 45. Thank you so much. And these Bakelite bangles are highly collectible, very hard to find. And if you take a look at what they go for online, the wider, deep cut hand painted ones go for $95 and up each.
Yes.
It's insane. So
if I will say these are also
here in the chat, I get it. It's Easter too. I'll probably bring some to next week as well. But I may end up throwing them on eBay if there's not a large demand over here, because they are so beautiful and very valuable. So I'm going to start a countdown, guys. Here we go. Wow. Atomic Seller says these bangles probably are a little earlier, circa 1940s. Thank you, Liz. Liz is a Bakelite expert, by the way. She is a friend of mine from Instagram. So welcome, Liz. It's good to see you over here. Thank you so much. So I'm going to start a countdown on these. We are at 45.
But remember what we did with one last night? I had my hair up in a bun. Sarah popped one on there, and it actually kept my bun in place.
Yeah, he looked really cute with it too. I mean, I'm just saying. So Kaminari on shipping costs, it varies depending on where you are. So I am in Colorado, and it just depends on what your zip code is. If you are international, shipping is definitely more. Okay. Yeah. But inside the States on something like this, I can send it first class for under $6. So if that helps kind of give you an idea, you know, hopefully that makes sense. So let me start a countdown. We are at 45, looking for 46. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for a bid, and you got it. No worries. Always ask a question. There's no dumb questions here. Always ask if you have a question. We're happy to help you. All right. Looking for my bid in. Thank you so much. Yeah, 1940s Bakelite, deep carved bracelets. So valuable, so beautiful. And I love the leaf carvings on these. They are so good. I wish I could wear them. They will not fit over my hand. But I have like sausage fingers and like little chunky hands. So, you know, if you are a petite person, you'll be great. All right, there's my bid in from Lisa. Leanne, let me know. We'll just call this one olive, and we'll call this one butterscotch.
He wants the green and the red one.
Okay, and we'll call this one red. So green and red one are coming to you. Congratulations, Leanne. Thank you so much. And we have butterscotch left if anybody is interested. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, so I have an interesting find here that we're going to bring. And I'm starting this off at 26. If you saw my preview, this is the beautiful little tree that Lemmy was hiding, trying to get up close to his little lady to give a kiss. These are jade all over, and it is a crudely made, but also very beautiful with the jade, as well as the copper wiring all wrapped around. And I do believe the tree trunk itself, I think that's like a resin. So it's a chunky, heavy resin. It does sit nice and flat. And I just think this is a nice piece to add to your decor. You don't have to water it.
Yes,
Okay.
Gloria, you can have the butterscotch for 45. You got it, girlie. Thank you.
And yeah, Cheryl, like definitely like a tree of life style. It kind of reminds me of those bonsai trees as well. I don't know if that's kind of what they were going for, but it is just a really cool artisan piece. There's no signature on it. We did get it from an estate sale, and it measures right at 11 inches tall.
And that's jade, the little rocks.
Yes, the little rocks are all jade, and it is a chunky, heavy piece. So it is a really nice piece to add in to your decor. And I just think it's really cool. Something about the style of tree also kind of fit in with Easter, the tree, thinking about all the stuff that happened around that time. Yeah.
I love this too, because you can bend the little limbs, like right there, it's kind of clumped up, babe. If you want to bend it out, you can actually bend the little limbs and the little rocks any way you want them to go. So you can spend like your own time bonsaiing this little dude up just like by hand.
From your own little tree.
Yes. Yeah, it's really pretty.
It really is. And yeah, you can bend everything around. We've already kind of bent it around, but honestly, it needs some love. You could definitely spin them around and get it just the way you like it. And nothing's going to damage with bending it. It is copper wire that is wound super tight with a lot. So it's nice and thick, and it just gives off a really cool vibe. Mm-hmm. So, and there's no dust on it. It was taken really well care of. So it's nothing that you need to really work on. Just place it and then get the jade where you want it. So I saw Tirza and I saw Cheryl. So we're at 30, and we're going to start a countdown. Once again, it measures at 11 inches tall.
Cheryl said cheese break. Be right back. I love that.
All right. Well, I tell you what, I respect the cheese break. We will wait until you come back. I want to hear about your cheese. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, Noelle. And Dirty Cupie's up in the tree.
Aw, I like that. Well, and what's cool too is if you do have some jadeite, this would look so good with any of your pieces because it matches, Yeah. So yeah, thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that. Noelle has a just in case of 103.
Just in case.
A just in case of 85. Thank you guys so much. Guys.
Daniel, I see that. Okay. There's our bid in. So Noelle, your just in case grabbed it for 86.
Congrats.
Thank you all.
Such a good one. Thank you guys for your bids. And happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. All right. I am going to do something that, oh my gosh, I have been really excited about since I found.
Congrats.
And it's a really, really superb piece. And it is antique. It's Art Nouveau. It checks all the boxes for me. Okay. So I'm going to start this piece, David, at 60. And this is an antique piece of Warwick China. And they made a lot of different post-World War II items, but they started their company in Wheeling, West Virginia, is where she's from. And this company started in 1871 and went out of business in 1951. So that is why these pieces are very special and very desirable, because they were only made for about 65 years, right? Let's start that again. I was on the phone with some friends last night, and David just kept playing that dang thing in the background, killing me. So so this girl, I'm going to zoom in really close because I want you to see the detail on her. Such a beautiful Art Nouveau woman. Now this is the Ioga signature on the Warwick piece. And then embossed in the ceramic, you see it says Senator number 2. I have no idea what that means, and I could not find that anywhere. So yes, I had another one of these that I found, and it was like $285 a while back. And I could not believe the different styles that Warwick has. They did the decals. These were actually decals that they put onto the vitreous bone china. And again, this was something done post World War II. And they purchased these decals from Powell Brothers. And most of the decals were either some kind of fraternal order, or they were of monks, or they were of American natives, or they were of Art Nouveau ladies. So this is one of the examples of this stunning decal work that they did. And the top of this has 22 karat gold around the rim. Now it is worn a bit around the top. Okay. And the only issue that this vase has is this little pop in the glaze right there. It's not a crack or necessarily even a chip. It is where the glaze has popped off due to a bubble. Okay. But I want you to know that that is there. There's also some wear around the side, but for the most part, the only thing that you'll really see when you look at it is a bit of crazing due to the age. This one does date to, from everything I found, 1920s. So we are looking at a legit antique piece. And some of the women that you'll see that are the decals on these Warwick pieces are not always super desirable. And this girl spoke to me, which is why I grabbed the piece. Look at her hairpiece with that huge brooch on the sash. She has on fantastic dangle earrings. I love her necklace. And look at her attire, almost a little risque for 1920, right?
Kind of gypsy vibes.
Right. And just absolutely gorgeous. So this measures as far as how tall it is. This is one of the bigger ones. The same vase with a different design is on Etsy right now for $165. It's 14 inches tall, and the top is 4 inches wide. Okay. So yes, it is really, really a beautiful piece. It is nice and shiny. I did wash her up. She was super dusty when I got her. So I was thrilled to be able to find a piece of Warwick to bring to you guys. Again, just lovely and quite a fabulous piece. This is my first piece. So I'm going to start a countdown. We're at 61. Thank you guys so much for your bids. Here we go. Thank you, Spotty Mushroom. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. The other side is just brown. So, if you were doing fall decor too, and you wanted to just turn it this way and work it into any of your fall stuff, you certainly could. Although I just couldn't turn my back on her.
I know. Amazing.
Beautiful piece. Yeah. And this is actually a very good price on this piece. So again, I got a great deal on it. Thrilled to be able to bring it to you. And it's going to Krista. Congratulations. 61. Thank you so much.
Excellent. Yeah, that was a beautiful piece. And I know you've been holding on to that for a bit.
Yes.
So my next find is from an estate sale, and she's a dusty baby. So I'm starting this off at 52, and I'm super excited about it because I do love musical instruments, especially older ones. This is from the 20s. And the really cool thing about this is it's called a ukulin, Ukelin. And it does have that, the maker inside here. It's going to be hard to show on the camera, and then it has the description up here. So I'm going to tell you what it says. Up on the top, it has the label ukulin, and then it says International Music Corporation. Oh, I can't tell the name. Oh, there we go. Broomfield, New Jersey, or something like that. Anyways, New Jersey. And down here you have the same down in here. So it does still have its original marking. And she's a beat up piece. So she has been used and displayed. However, still works, and all of the strings are there. So all the original strings from when we got it are there.
David was so excited at these dates to find this. He was. This was fun. Dusty Moose. Good to see you.
Yes, and yes, Dusty Moose. That's the thing is, I'm going to get in on this dust. So we have some really nice aged dust and patina on it, which is what I really like about it. It was sitting next to their fireplace, and I imagine for a few years, and you can see all the dust in there. You can dust it off if you wanted to, but I think it just adds to it because it is from the 20s. It's right at antique. I think mid 20s is when these were really produced. And what they were doing they were selling these door to door. So they would come to your door and they'd be like, you want to teach your kids how to play these? It's great. It keeps them off the street. It gives everybody something to do. And it is a pretty remarkable piece. I will note that there is a little bit of separation right here. And all that needs is just a regular wood glue to put it down. But that's only if you're wanting to get it back to original. It still has the sound, plenty of sound, and it does come with the key. It comes with the key, so that's how you'll tune it, little tuning key. And you can tighten it or loosen all of them. And I don't even know how many. So it has quite a bit of strings on there. But it is a great piece to have as just a piece of decor, but also the history on them are pretty neat. In fact, this Karen sent me a really cool video, and it was in 2013 on Antiques Roadshow. Someone brought it in with the bow, and I think they had the key and everything. And they valued it. And it was really neat hearing the story from a true collector and appraiser talking about the piece and the excitement and the nostalgia behind them because they were sold door to door.
What does it measure again? Like how tall is it?
It measures, did I not? 27 and a half. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, I guess so.
I think that's about right.
Yeah, okay. 27 and a half on measurement. And it's pretty flat. So as far as shipping, it's not going to be too expensive, even though it's long. It's flatter, and it's kind of a lighter weight piece. So it's called a ukulele, and basically has all of the notes up here as well as up on the sides. So, and it would come with an original book, and then you would learn how to play it with that book. So it was just a way to pass time back in the 20s. So I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. I think it's pretty cool, and it's great for suspense.
What?
Here, we'll try it before we start a countdown.
Yeah.
See, just perfect. It's just suspense. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Grab your guitar and let's go play for the kiddos.
I get it, cute fluff, and I'm so happy that you got what you wanted. And I cry all the time, you guys. So
yeah,
I'm a big old mess. Yeah,
we like to cry. My eyes are leaking.
All right, Karen's got a just in
all
case.
Right, Karen, it's you just in case. And there's our bit and maybe there's our bit and suspenseful.
I know what's gonna
happen. Will we
get
a bit end?
Who's gonna get up?
Okay, so Karen, you're just in case snatched it for 54. Thank you. Now you just have to find a bow.
Yeah, true. Okay. I have some brooches. You know what, though? We forgot to do at the top of the show. We forgot to do a dang giveaway. Let's just give something away real quick. This is no purchase necessary. Okay. This is just for fun.
Congrats, Karen.
And I have a little giveaway I'm going to do. And when I give you, let's see, it's going to be, how do I want to do this? The 10th person that types in the letter that I give you. Let me show you what I'm giving away. You're going to get this darling butterfly brooch. It is pink and fuchsia. It is in great shape, doesn't have any issues. So pretty. And with it, I am going to give you these bunny pick heads, which I just think are adorable. And these are fun to put into your Easter decor. So, no, you have not missed the wholesale. We're not even halfway through. No, you're fine. So, we started early tonight too. So, this is going to be a giveaway, the butterfly brooch and the bunny picks. And the 10th person to type in the letter Q. 10th person to type in the letter Q is actually going to get the butterfly brooch and the bunny picks. No purchase necessary.
Okay.
There's the first.
We're just gonna wait.
Yep, there they come. Oh my God. Okay, let me scroll up. Hold on. I'm counting Q's.
Whoa.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep, that's what I counted.
Cookies for Vintage. Congratulations. And happy Easter. The brooch is coming to you along with the fun little vintage bunny picks. And I am going to write you down right now on that, Colleen.
Yes.
Please, Colleen, make sure I have your shipping address. If you would just send it to me and we will get this out to you. Oh, real quick too, we are going to be invoicing tonight because we're getting ready to go out of town. So we will be invoicing tonight and we are going to try really hard to get everything out tomorrow. Otherwise, it will go out after we get back. Okay. Yep. All righty. Thank you. David, do you want to do a giveaway?
I can do a giveaway. Yeah.
Giveaway.
Yeah, why not? It's 6:43. Let's play with Little Boy Blue. All right. So this is going to be a free giveaway, and you do not have to purchase to get it. So we have this great little golden book. It is a paperback, and, you know, it's been used, but it's not too bad. Oh, we got an original sticker on there. I'll get that off there. So Finger Plays Old and New. So Little Boy Blue is going to teach you how to play with his fingers or yours.
These are hilarious.
These are great. So Little Boy Blue, Finger Plays Old and New. And he's going to help little Jane over here. So Little Boy Blue, obviously, he was sleeping on the job. He had his little Viking little flask or whatever. But so we have Little Boy Blue. Little Boy Blue, come blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the cow's in the corn. Where is the boy who looks after the sheep? He's under the haystack, fast asleep. So to beckon, you're going to want to go like this. Yeah, so that's how you beckon. If you want to blow a horn, you're going to go more like boop, like that.
This is legit in the book to tell you how to finger play the nursery rhyme.
Yeah. And so here's how you point to right. That way. And then we have point to left. And Jane is all over it. She was like, that way. And then sleep. She's just kind of closing her eyes. So it's a cute little book. There's no writing. Let me just double check. Yeah, no writing or anything on the inside. And we love to play with our books, don't we? So here's an old little lady. She's running out with a knife. I think she's planning on doing something real bad to that kitty cat. Or maybe the mice.
Finger play? I'm going to need to know about the finger play, though.
Oh, okay. So this one is 3 blind mice. So 3 blind mice, 3 blind mice. See how they run, see how they run. So you're going to cover your eyes, much like this. And then you can also shade your eyes. So if you don't want to completely cover, you can be like this. Oh, man. 3 blind mice, see how they run. They all ran after the farmer's wife. Whoa. And she got the knife, too. I would just stab them.
What do you do?
Then running motions with fingers, you raise your hands, like that. That's running motion. And then to cover, swooping and cutting motion, like that. All right. So there's a lot. And they also have puppets in here talking about how to use your little puppets. I'm not going to throw it all out there because we don't need to do that. But let's do one more. So they're hanging out, just sad as can be. Poor little kiddos. What do you want to do? Let's play with our fingers. And so they say, boom, bang, boom, bang, ruppity, luppity, bump. zoom, zam, clippity, clappity, clump, rustles and bustles, and blah, blah, blah. Bang gong. And bang gong is like this. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna save the rest for whoever gets it. But it's a great little book to play with.
It would actually be great if you got like a toddler or a little one around. It's actually pretty cute, but it's also, as an adult, pretty funny. Okay.
Yeah, he's learning his gang signs.
And you're giving this away.
This is free. This is free. You do not have to be a buyer to grab it. You just have to put in the letter R, and I'm looking for the third R. Third R. That's a
third R. 3 R's.
Third R.
Yes.
And this will be all yours.
Karen, email me. And yeah, we can do that. No worries. Yes. Just email me, Karen, because I will not remember from the chat tonight. So just make sure to email me. Okay. The third R. The third R is.
Yes, it's Liz. Congrats, Liz. You got little boy blue and his 10 fingers. Coming your way.
Liz.
Congrats, Liz.
Awesome. And Liz, thanks for being here for our anniversary.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
All right. Liz is a seller over on Instagram, by the way. She is the comic seller and always has great stuff. So show some love if you know Liz.
Thanks, Liz.
A good one. All right. And Liz, I am writing you down for little boy blue. And we're going to go back to the sale. And then we both have another giveaway to do a little bit later. So don't let me forget. We each have one more giveaway coming. Okay. Congratulations, my dear. All right. So I'm going back over here. I have some brooches and I'm going to do choice on these. David, I'm going to start the choice at $10. Okay. So first up in my choice is a happy little brown-eyed Susan. And it has a yellow center with brown petals. This is a little enamel pin. It is 2.5 inches tall, and it is a really cute one. And I like this for summer going right on into fall. I think it is darling. And there's the pin on the back. Okay. So that is going to be choice number 1. And if you're an enamel pin collector, you know you can do a lot with these. You can even put them in flower frogs and make little arrangements. Such a little cutie, though. Okay. So that is going to be choice number 1. Choice number 2 is this really cool lucite pink apple. And this pink apple is just adorable. It does glow and it has the little leaves and a little stem. And this is Sarah Coventry. So this is vintage Sarah Coventry. And you can see it says Sarah right there on the stem and has a great little clasp. It's in wonderful shape. And it does glow. Let me get my black light here. So this little booger lights up, which I love, as most lucite does. So that is going to be choice number 2. Okay. Choice number 3 is another really interesting lucite find. I got this at an estate sale, and it is a old vintage pendant. It is 2.5 inches tall by 2 inches wide, and it has a metal little hook, so you can put a chain through it. It will take a pretty good sized chain too, as that is pretty large. And then you have little dried, and I want you to look how tiny the little white flowers are in this. They are the tiniest little things. Look at that. They're so sweet. And of course, this glows as well. This would actually match the butterscotch lucite, which I thought it looked amazing with. I'm sorry, butterscotch Bakelite, rather.
Yeah.
This is lucite, and it also glows, as all lucite does. And it is absolutely wonderful. Such a great piece with the little dried flowers in it. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the next choice. Then I have a little spring piece that I thought was perfect for Easter. Kind of reminded me of my Left-In Bluebirds. And this is a little rhinestone scatter pin. And it is a little bluebird with a red eye. Now, his little chest has had some worn patina to it. Okay, so, but again, look how cute he is. I had never seen this one before, and I thought he was just so precious. So there is the little pin on the back. I don't have a brand or anything on him. I just grabbed him because he's adorable. All right. Last but not least, in the choices of our jewelry today is similar to one I sold about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3. Yeah. And it is Matryoshka dolls on a scarf pin. This is also an estate sale find. And you can see the first one looks like Grandpa Matryoshka. Then we've got the next one. And they all have they're all have like little hand painted accessories. So one has a basket. I'm so blind, you guys. Daniel, I need new glasses so bad. Okay. One has a little pot, one has a flower. They are just absolutely precious. So that is the last choice in the lot. And this measures 3 inches long from the end to end. Okay. So let's start a countdown, friends. Here we go. I'll recap what we are bidding on. We have the little enamel brown-eyed Susan. We have the pink lucite apple. We have the really groovy lucite pendant. It is in great shape. And then we have the little birdie, such a cutie, as well as the Matryoshka scarf pin. Okay, here we go. This one is included in the choice.
Yes.
All of these, you can choose any or all of them if you are the winner. Okay, here we go.
For your just in cases.
Yes, don't forget your just in case bits. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. Thank you guys so much. Hello, Kimmy is in the lead at 24. Then Atomic Seller. Liz is back at 25. Thank you guys so much. And Jan has a just in case of 30. Thank you, Jan. All right. So we will just wait to see where the bids come in. Thank you all so much for hanging with us on Easter Sunday.
Yeah. And I love the nesting dolls. There's something about those that I just think
they're cute. They're so cute.
There's our bid end.
There's the bid end. Kimmy and Liz, the 40 and 32 came in after the bid end. So going above the bid end, it is going to be Jan is going to take choice for 27. Yep. So Jan, let me know. We're going to call this one Brown-Eyed Susan. We're going to call this pendant. Okay. We're going to call this pink apple. We'll call this dolls. And we'll call this little dude bird. Okay. Keep it real simple. And let me know. And you can take more than one if you want to, if you're the winner. Yep. So Jan, I will wait to hear from you and you let me know which one that you would like to have. And then behind Jan is going to be, Jan wants the pink apple. You've got it, Jan. That is coming to you. Congratulations. So cute.
And yeah, next up then was Hello, Kimmy.
Kimmy. So Kimmy, if you want birdie, pendant, dolls, or flower, you just let me know.
All right. And then after that would be Liz. So we'll wait and see.
Awesome. All righty. Yes. So I will wait to see from Kimmy and then from Liz. And then behind Liz would be, looks like Sally and then Spotty Mushroom. So Perfect. If we get down to you and I have called your name, just be paying attention because you might get the one that you want. Let's see.
The dolls. I thought so.
I did too. All right. So behind Kimmy, I think was Liz. Liz, do you want birdie? Do you want flower? Or do you want the lucite pendant? Just let me know, Liz, in the comments what you want to do. She's going to take the enamel flower. You've got it, Dolan. That is coming to you along with your book, Liz. Thank you so much. And then behind what?
Oh yeah, sorry.
But no, are we okay?
Sally is next up. Yes.
Okay, so Sally, Baltazar, and then Red Spotty Mushroom. And I think that is everybody except for Nancy and Cheryl and Darlene. So we will wait to hear from you guys. I know that was a lot of choices. Thanks for your patience. We've got the birdie left and we have the pendant left. Okay. So are we waiting on Sally?
I believe so, Sally. Yeah. Oh, okay. It worked out. She wanted the pendant.
Oh, I love it when it works out like that, Sally. Good. I'm so glad. Okay. Nancy said she's going to pass. No worries. So what is left is little birdie. So spotty mushroom. Let me know if you would like the birdie. Okay. And if not, that is okay. No pressure, my dear. And then we would go to Darlene. It would be Darlene Williams and then Cheryl. And then
do you see Nancy Smith in there?
Nancy already passed.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. My bad.
Okay. Spotty
I see it.
on the bird. Sorry, guys.
Passed too.
So then we would be to Darlene passed. So Cheryl Elter, if you want the birdie. And if anybody else that was bidding wants the birdie, let me know and I'll scroll back and we'll take your bid and you can get the birdie. Throw it back over to David. Thanks, guys. Sorry for the long wait on that one.
Oh, you're good. All right. I have a choice here, and I'm bringing out some fancy glass for our wonderful Easter. This is a beautiful sculpt or cut glass piece, crystal piece by Waterford from an estate sale. It does still have its original sticker on there, and it's Waterford, I believe, Ireland. Made in Ireland, and it's a cute little bud vase. Nothing too big, nothing too small, just right. And you can see that beautiful cut design is just remarkable. I love the opening, how it gets pulled up with almost like a pedal style up here from that cut. And it kind of resembles a little bit of Easter vibes with like the markings all the way around some of the designs, but really high quality crystal made by Waterford. I do believe this one is probably 80s, maybe 90s, somewhere in there. Made in Ireland. So that's your first choice. If you're into the crystal, Waterford, that's that one. And then I also have for the choice this beautiful Fenton, the rose satin pitcher, and it is 5.5 inches tall. It is a really nice size. Now these Fenton pieces aren't cheap. This is a very highly sought after piece and color.
Whoopsie.
Oh,
sorry.
You're good. And this one measures 5.5 inches, and the Waterford measures right at 4 inches. But I also kind of thought they looked neat together. You've got like the extremely beautiful Fenton piece, and then you mix that in with some cut crystal. I think the color goes nicely together, but a really elegant look to it. Waterford, as you know, very high lead content, making the crystal extremely translucent or see-through, and clarity is high on that. And then of course Fenton pieces are just really nicely done, and this one has that satin, so it's kind of like Westmoreland. Yes. But of course, a nice thicker piece made by Fenton. It does not have the stamp on the bottom, so it's older than 1971, which is nice to have a Fenton piece that is the older.
Satin's pretty too. I love it.
Yeah, it really is. There's no glow to it, but it is just a beautiful satin piece made by Fenton. Yeah. And then, of course, our Waterford crystal is just remarkable.
I said that there are no seconds in Waterford. They destroy any piece that isn't perfect. Yeah.
Yes, correct. There's no like discounted aisle. Yeah, they are just beautiful pieces. And it's taken me a while to really get to know Waterford. Sarah's helped me just by pointing things out. And yeah, once you see it and feel them, they have a unique feel and definitely the beautiful clarity. So Raquel, I see you in, and also Patty Rose, I see you in at 32. Oh, hey, Vicky. Welcome back from San Francisco. Sarah was just showing some vintage from San Francisco just a little bit ago. How about that? All right, I'm going to put a board behind this just so you can see the lines as much as possible. Right now we're at 32, and once again, this is for choice between the lovely Fenton piece, little pitcher measuring at 5.5 inches tall, or the Waterford little bud vase.
I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start a countdown, and this is for choice. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Don't want to break stuff. So we've got the Fenton pitcher, and of course our beautiful little Waterford piece measuring in at 4 inches tall. Always great to see y'all in the comments. And if you're a lurker, please feel free to jump into the comments and just say, hey, happy Easter, or hey, happy Sunday. Just glad you're here with us, hanging out, having a fun time. Love that style. All right, so we're just waiting for that bid, and there it is. So Raquel, I believe, yes, Raquel, you get first choice, and you can just put in pink or clear or Fenton, Waterford, however you want to do it. Those are the two pieces. You can always do both if you want. No pressure on that. Patty Rose is second in line at 32 as well. So Patty Rose, just watch the comments and we'll see what Raquel wants. Okay, Raquel, I got you for the Waterford. And then Patty Rose, let me know if you would like this beautiful Fenton satin rose pitcher. Okay, Patty Rose. You guys, I'm so glad it worked out for you. Thank you.
That's perfect. I love it when it works like that. Everybody got what they wanted. Happy Easter if you're just joining us. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. If you would, please make sure that you subscribe to Junk Drunk Mantiques and subscribe to myself, the traveling button, while you're here. And then throw a thumbs up on this video, guys. That would be an awesome anniversary present. Thank you. Hi, Patty. Happy Easter. It is good to see you. Thank you, guys.
And Lisa, thank you so much for being our bid ender tonight. You're doing an excellent job.
Yes.
And all of our other mods here helping out. Couldn't do it without you guys.
Amen. Amen. All right. So I have some really old books that are fun. I'm going to start these at $12 each. And the first one is Fairy Tales of Germany. And I thought it was sweet because look at the little cover. You've got that sweet girl with the little arm around the deer, and you've got the pine trees. And I will tell you, fairy tales from Germany are far different than fairy tales from the US. So this book has the best illustration of these little gnome guys as well. They are so wonderful. And they are scattered throughout the book, the little gnome friends. And they are doing all kinds of things. This one is specifically about them. And then there are various little nursery rhymes. Now, this particular book dates to 1959. And I love also that there's a series, Fairy Tales of Many Lands, uniform in this book, China, Russia, Ireland, other titles in preparation. And so basically this was a series of fairy tales from other places, which I think is fascinating to learn about what others' folklore and fairy tales were. I think this illustration in the back of the book is the cutest thing ever, though, too. I love the little gnomies with the little deer. I just think that's darling. Look how sweet. There she is. This last story is about her and the deer, and she's trying to save this deer from the huntsman, and it's much happier than the Bambi story. So this is going to be your first choice. Now, the side has some wear on the binding, okay, but I was just so drawn in by the illustrations and the sweetness. And again, definitely fairy tales you've probably not heard before. And second choice is Back to America with Mother Goose. And the illustrations on this are just next level. Now, this has no date in it, but from everything that I found online, I believe it dates to the 30s. Okay. And this is the classic Mother Goose rhymes. You have the pages, which are a little yellowed, but you have classic tales of Old Mother Goose. There was an old man who lived in the wood, as you may plainly see. He said he could do as much work in the day as his wife could do in 3. Yes. Well, we'll see about that, buddy. We'll just see. Little Boy Blue is blowing his horn. The sheep are in the meadow, and the cows are in the corn. So, again, this is just a fun one. It doesn't have any writing or anything in it. It is very old and very neat. And it is a Mother Goose rhyme. And it does have illustrations throughout. They are all black and white in this one. Okay. So I'm going to start a countdown. I did not preview these either. I added these last minute to the sale. So they are quite fun, and I love old books. Again, I believe this one is 30s. This one is 1959. Nice. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for a bid end. But if it be I, as I do hope it be, I've a little dog at home, he'll know me. And if it be I, he'll wag his little tail. And if it not be I, he'll loudly bark and wail.
Well, I'll be.
All right. So thank you guys again so much for your bids. There is my bid in from Lisa. So Vicky, let me know if you would like the fairy tales from Germany, or if you would like Mother Goose, or you can certainly take both if you would like. And then behind Vicky would be Miss Cheryl Elter for 14. So Vicky and Cheryl. Okay, Vicky's going to take Germany. You got it. Cheryl, if you would like the older Mother Goose, you just let me know. And I think, was that the only two, David, I believe?
I believe so. No, okay. Red Spotty Mushroom was in at 13.
Red Spotty Mushroom would have third choice if she chooses to pass. So I will wait to hear from you guys. Just let me know what you want to do. Hobbyista. Thank you.
All right, let's go ahead and go on over this way. So I'm starting this off at $30, Sarah.
Okay.
And super excited about it. Love finding Blenko. The only reason we're not keeping this is this green isn't really our color of green. Oh, wrong board. So this is made by Blenko, and it is a beautiful, like, vibrant green with the clear applied handle, and it has that beautiful crackle glass. Now, with this crackle glass, I just wanted to mention, I learned recently with finding Blenko, if you feel the texture on these, especially the larger pieces, their crackle is bigger. It's almost resembles like an alligator skin or that type of thing as far as the larger pieces. And so when you're out looking, you could definitely tell the difference just by putting your hands on the Blenko pieces. So that is something we've learned over the years, and I just wanted to pass that on. Yeah, Blenko is the bomb. It has a weight to it and a clarity to it like none others.
Yes, true.
Glass room pet free? No, we do not. Every room we have is not pet free for the most part, except for Sarah's office. And but we have little dogs, so they don't get into our up onto the shelves and stuff. If you have cats, glass can be an issue for sure.
Mm-hmm. But with our dogs, like they've never destroyed anything other than maybe a random Christmas ornament that looks like a little animal.
Tato's has done that back in the day.
But she doesn't anymore. So
no. Could you imagine back in the day, Tato's seeing this? She'd be like, that's fine, I want it.
She would have already claimed that and hide it from her. Yeah.
Yeah. So this measures right at 6 inches tall. So it's a nice size picture. And of course, you can use it. The handle is completely intact, so you don't have to be worried about that. What do you think, Bucky? Do you like this?
Yeah. I'm going to go eat some more chocolate out of my Easter basket because it's Easter. And that's my favorite day. So I don't really care about your glass, but I'm going to go eat some chocolate eggs. Okay, bye.
Right. Okay, bye. Wow.
He just wanted to give you an update on how is he.
I understand. He's like, I just don't want you to be upset, but I don't want it. All right, so let me caught in the glass. But just showing you the clarity, you can see even with that crackle, you can still read his shirt. Just a really beautiful glass piece. And I'm gonna go ahead and start a countdown. So Les is in at 30 and 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We've got a regular rod race going on out back.
I have my window open up here, and so you can hear Woodman. Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear it from mine too. Oh, Dusty Moose's birthday is on the 12th. I think I just saw.
Oh, that Dusty's birthday is on our anniversary. Well, congratulations and happy early birthday, Dusty. I hope it's a wonderful one.
Liz, I see you're 31, and Les, I see you're just in case of 60. Thank you guys so much. Love my Blenko.
I know.
And there's our bid end. Yeah, his pants are somewhere in my desk, and I have to find them. So because he had his Christmas overalls on, and I just haven't found them. So less for, I believe it was 32. This is your Blenko. Congrats.
That is awesome. All right. So I'm going to do choice of some fun kitschy things. And these are just great. David, I'm going to start my choices at $10.
Okay.
All right. So first up, we could not have an Easter show without some kind of rabbit present besides Bucky that could be up for grabs. So he says, me and one makes two. He is Joseph Originals. And look at his little rabbit fingers. Can you see him holding up like the peace sign for two? But he's confused. I don't know. But the best part about him is he does have the little applied flowers that adorn his head, and they're all good. There's no breakage or anything. He has his original Joseph tag on the bottom in foil, and he is also numbered. And if you are a Joseph collector of these little bisque guys, there's an entire line of these. There's a flower. There is a lion, there is a bear, there is all kinds of little woodland creatures.
I think there's owls too.
Yeah, that go with this little biscuit. So this is going to be choice 1, Joseph Originals. Choice number 2, I could not find a brand on him, but he also strikes me as Joseph based on his face. We don't have a tag on the bottom, but I'm pretty sure that's where his tag would have been right there. He is holding a little red shoe, and he reminds me of my little Skipper. So he's just a little puppy dog figurine, super cute, and he is in great shape, no chips or cracks or issues, and definitely would have been made in Japan. But again, pretty confident this guy may be Joseph Originals or a Napco. I'm just not sure because there's no number on the bottom. Okay, but his face definitely is kind of Joseph similar to me. So that's choice 2. Choice number 3 is going to be this little guy. He is hanging out for Easter. Look at these feet. Now, what do you think this is? Is it a bunny? Clearly it's a pixie, right? And the pixie has a halo, which I don't know what that means either. It's like, what is this? I don't know. It's just cute. And it is goodness kitsch. We are stamped Japan on the bottom in red. And these typically, when I find them, were always considered what I knew in the kitsch world to be as dime store figurines. But I like the pose of the little hands kind of under, the little hands folded under with the little flower. It's just a weirdo. I don't know. I think he's amazing. So, and I collect, I know a lot of you guys do too. Anything with little eyes like this, I'm here for. So I know I'm a collector of these. So anytime I see them, I try to pick them up because I know there's a lot of you guys do too. So this is for choice. This is going to be for the Joseph Originals little bunny with the peace sign fingers. What a cutie. Or little sweetie pie doggy with the shoe. Or this little weirdo mystery critter, pixie, angel, bunny, rabbit, cat, orangutan.
With big feet.
I don't know.
You have big feet on that flexible fella.
Yeah. I'm with you, Heidi. He's got some feet on him. So, all right, you guys, let's start a countdown. Throw out your just in case bids. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for our bid, and I see Les has a 13. Thank you so much, Les. Thank you, everybody that's bidding. Debbie's back in at 16. Thank you, guys. Such little funsies. Alicia, I see you're just in case of 18, and Les has a just in case of 18. So in the case of a tie, it would be the first person that came in first. And then Sally came in at 14. So because there are 2 bids at 18, we're just looking for that bid. And thank you guys again so much for hanging with us on Easter. Hope everybody's had a really nice day to just relax, eat some ham.
Yeah, and don't forget to drink extra water because of all that salty meat.
Yes, drink extra water and stay hydrated. Love, Sarah and David. All right, so Alicia, you were the first person at 18. So Alicia for 18, let me know which one or ones you want. And then Les, you were the second person at 18. So Les, you're going to have second choice. And then Debbie Gutierrez has third choice. All right. And behind Debbie would also be Sally. So if I just called your name, stay tuned. Okay. Alicia, take Pixie. You got it, Alicia. Thank you so much, dear.
And Les
wants Puppy. You've got Puppy, Miss Les. Thank you so much. Such a cutie. And then Debbie, I have Joseph Originals Bunny. So let me know if you wanted the bunny. Oh, happy birthday, Rosie.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Great. Oh, happy birthday. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yay. Yay.
And then if Debbie passes, I think the last person is Red Spotty Mushroom.
Okay. Perfect. So if Debbie passes, we're going to Spotty, and we will see what we want to do. So Debbie, just let me know on the bunny. And then if Debbie chooses to pass, then it'll go to Spotty. All right. And yes, happy birthday. And it's your puppy's first birthday too. Well, happy birthday to everybody that's having a birthday out there. Hope you guys are having a great day. Everybody show some love in the comments. Awesome. Did I miss
Debbie said yes.
Debbie said yes. Okay. Congratulations, Debbie. Thanks so much, guys.
All right. So Sarah, my next item is going to be choice for $8.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and show you each individual one. Now, these are blown glass pieces, and they are made. Sorry, I'll let that go by. They were made in 2008. Now, they all have their original tag on them, and I'm going to show each one. They're called Catitudes. They were called Catitudes, made for Bradford Exchange, which is an online selling exchange in Illinois. Now, these were made in their the quality. What does it say? It says produced. Gosh, it's such small writing. Produced in fine glass and limited to 95 firing days, and crafted in the exact standards of the Bradford Exchange, and then marked 2008. Now, I'm going to show you this first one. This first one is called Alluring. So each tag is going to have the design of the cat or the name that they gave it. If it'll focus. That glare is not letting it focus. Here, let's try one. There we go. So they'll all have the names on them and the issue. So the Alluring Cat is this is the second issue, and it's the Catitude collection. Okay, so they're all going to have their tags, and I'll tell you each one, but we'll not zoom in on each one. There's no damage to any of these, and they are about 3 inches on these. So this first one, like I said, its name is Alluring, and you can see it's like a gray, smoky mixture with a little bit of white going on, almost like a Siamese cat. And then I just want to note the detail that they put. Hey, Scooter, the detail they put on these with painting. They have a hand-painted nose and the pink, and then you can see the eyes have been painted on top of the actual sculpting of the cat. And they all have different poses. So that's your first one, Alluring. The second one that I'm going to show you is, his name is Shy. And you can see the eyes and the pink nose. He has more of like an amber type of tone, a tiger cat style. And he is Shy, and it is the first issue. So on the tag, it does say first issue, and him's just Shy. And they all do stand up just great. Next one is Curious. This kitty cat's real curious.
Oh, I love him.
Fine done blown glass pieces. And so this one's Curious, and he is the third issue. Now, none of these glow. And once again, they were done in 2008, and they're very collectible. This one is Playful. So he's kind of stretching, but he's Playful cat. And he is the third issue of Playful. And he has like green spots, almost like a jadeite green. It's not really popping through there. 2 more to look at, and then we'll count them down. I know they're all really cute together.
I'm with you. I know.
Yeah. So this green one is laying down. Once again, no glowing on any of them. And this one's name is Envy, and it's the second issue. He's envious, kitty cat.
Oh, right.
And then last but not least is this feller, and he's the last one that is like a smoky, very dark, smoky gray closer to black. And his name is Koi. He likes to play Koi.
Oh, him playing Koi. I like him.
Now,
His tail is beautiful. I love how they're all so different too.
They really are. Now, this is the only one that is a shelf sitter. So I'm going to show you, and then I'm not going to keep him there because I don't want him to fall.
Oh.
So he's got a tail and a leg that come out on the side. So he'll rest nicely on that. Yeah, I love choices too. These are going to be fun, and they're all excellent condition with their tags, made in 2008, highly collectible, which means in another 5 years, these are going to be even more collectible. So really great collectibles from an estate sale. And I'm going to just set them all up here just so you can see how they sit together. There's one, and then we'll put the red on this side. All right, so these are the choices. I have 6 total, and right now we're at 18 with Rosebud Edison. And I didn't see all the other people, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for bidding. And here we go. We got a whole bunch of kitty cats, blown glass. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Thank you, cute fluff. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yeah.
Lemmy, what in the world was
that? Does not like having the kitty cats around his baby.
Okay, Lemmy. Okay.
It's okay. They'll get. All right. I see you're just in case. Yeah, really beautiful on the smoky glass. I agree. Karen Chase, I see you're 20, and Rosebud, I see you're just in case of 25. And there is our bid end, kitty cat bid end. So let's go ahead and line them up. And I'm going to line them up in exactly the same way I showed them so we can keep it all easy. Let's go. So for this is alluring, and then we have shy, and then we have curious, which is this guy, curious, and then we have playful, and then we have envy, and last but not least, coy is over here. So let's spread them out a little bit more.
All right. So think about the name of the meows that you want.
Kitty down.
Beth, welcome. Hey, Kelly Abbott. Good to see you.
Yes, thank you guys so much. So I'll set them back here. So we'll have, or we can do by color. We'll go white, yellow, red, black, green, gray. If we want to do that.
So we are waiting to hear from Rosebud for 21. And then behind Rosebud is going to be Karen Chase and Vintage.
Yes.
Hello, Corolla.
I do not want to drop these.
No, do not drop these. All right. So just let us know for sure which one you want, Rosebud. And you can take them all. You can take one. You can take
white,
multiple.
yellow, all of them. Rosebud, white. Just clarify that you want all of them.
White, yellow, all of them. Rosebud, do you want all of them just to make sure?
He says all. Okay.
Well,
thank
that
you
is
so
an
much.
instant killer collection, Rosebud.
Yes.
Congratulations.
It's a great collection, and it all came from one estate sale. So it's really nice having the whole collection stay together.
Yes.
So,
and Rosebud, I don't know if we have worked together before, and if we have, forgive me. But I just need you to email to ttbsarahc@gmail.com your PayPal email, your shipping address, and your YouTube username. And that way we can get you invoiced, because we're actually going to be invoicing later this evening.
Yes.
Okay. So thank you so much, Rosebud. Congratulations. And enjoy. Those are so awesome. Instant cool collection.
Yes.
Okay. Next up for me is an ephemera lot. And I did not advertise this either. I totally forgot to take pictures of all of it. But I'm going to do everything all for we have big cats. Okay.
Just send me cats.
Got it, Rosebud. Okay.
Thank you, Rosebud.
Love that sense of humor. Okay, so this is going to be for everything that you see here, one money. I'm starting this lot at $18, and you're going to get everything I'm going to show you. Okay. So 18 is where we're starting. First up in the ephemera lot is this awesome atomic needle package. And we do still have, look at this, we do still have needles inside on their original foil. But I love this display. And again, if you're a vintage space person, This is a whole bunch of fun. So that is going to be first in this ephemera lot. Second, you are going to get Sing a Song of Sixpence. And this is like a little mini book. It's like 4x4. And I love the illustrations. And it is the old Sing a Song of Sixpence, 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie, all that good stuff. And this is a replica of an antique original. So this was made in the 70s, but it's actually a replica of something from the 20s. Okay. And I love it when I find stuff like that because I'm like, well, it's still vintage and it's really cool and I like it. So that's going to come as well in this lot. Then you're going to get a whole entire set of Greetings from Denver postcards. And these are awesome. You're going to get tons of scenes from the Rocky Mountain National Park. Plus, you are going to get this entire fold out of all the different scenes from Denver, as well as the Capitol building. You've got Red Rocks, where we still go to concerts today. Yeah. All kinds of great Colorado scenes in this little Denver postcard lot. So that's going to come with it. Then you're going to get 2 of these coronet little readers. And these would have been a publication that would have been put out in the 60s. This is what I love. How Wild Are Small Town Girls? Oh. And then My Brother Groucho by Harpo Marx. So how wild are small town?
Well, you are a small town girl.
I am.
But you were made for city.
Oh, God. Yeah. This is from February of 1951. And the ads in these are really a lot of fun. They're all color. And you have everything from Admiral televisions to Coronet's Family Shopper. This would have been kind of like a little Reader's Digest publication, but more for the domestic side of life, basically. Then you also have some composers talking about, do you want to live in Florida? And again, all of this is very dated and pretty great. So these are both from 1951. You're going to get them both. I love this one too. Goddesses in Girdles, the story of the model business, page 82. All right. So this is still all coming in the same lot. Then, but wait, there's more. Then you're going to get all of these pieces of sheet music. And again, these are great to frame. This is from, I believe, 1920 something. And these are all kind of falling apart. 1923 on this. So again, we're kind of falling apart. But if you wanted to frame this or do something junk journal wise with this, I know a lot of you really, really enjoy ephemera like I do. The family is going on a picnic. Father and brother are going to fish. Sister and baby are going to play. I have no idea what this is. It was just included in this lot. Now, wait, there's more. You're going to get a gourmet. This is the Magazine of Good Living. And boy, is this fun. The back of this has Margie McNally, Miss Rheingold, 1957. And again, great color photos. We have old school recipes that sound really terrible. We have fantastic advertising. So that is going to be included as well. I'm not done. There's more. All right. So then you're going to get the Black Hawk Waltz. This is just a piece of ephemera. And then you're also going to get, this is from 1955. This is a boy's life. And it has some super fun ads in it as well. Again, all color, pretty domestic geared, but it's fun because there's a lot of stuff in here for kids as well. And this one, I think you'll really enjoy looking through. So that's coming with it. But wait, there's more. Oh, we're not done. Now we have the Chariot Race of Ben-Hur. This is also from the 1920s. And these are some specially selected catalog songs from Ben-Hur. Now, this has a little bit of damage right here, okay? But again, I'm thinking these are the kind you might want to chop up and put into journals, you know, and enjoy the graphics from them, as well as the sheet music. Wouldn't that make great bunting as well? Yeah. Last but not least, in my cool ephemera lot is a picture that is a watercolor from Paris. Ooh. these would have been considered street art. And the reason I know that is when I was in my 20s and went to Paris, there were tons of people on the street that were selling their watercolors. It's a big part of enjoying Paris culture, is just walking around, looking at the street vendors, and tons of them sell these beautiful watercolors. So this is a signed watercolor by Legal Alexandra Herbelot. Okay. And you can see that we have the river here as well as the bridges, and you've got the Paris Eiffel Tower in the background, and it's pretty similar. I mean, this is a good representation of walking the streets of Gay Paris. So all of this is going to be included. This print is 14 by 18. If you wanted to frame it, as you can tell, there's a lot of margin on the sides, but it's going to come with it. Hey, Clean Look, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. All right.
You got the brownie points.
And go over this. This is for the entire lot. We are at 30. Okay. This is for everything that I've just shown you. So here we go. Let's start a countdown. Get in your just in case bids. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are looking for a bid end. Thank you guys so much.
Yes. And thank you. I believe it was Sally and everybody that's in the comments that were helping talk, I think it was, what's the name? Carola. Thank you so much. And welcome, Carola. Unfortunately, no hable español.
Yes.
So.
But thank you for being here. I appreciate it nevertheless. Thank you so much. All right. There is my bid in from Lisa. Chris, congratulations. This is all coming to you. And Chris, let me know if you, because I know you're local. So if you want to pick this up, we're going to be gone this week. So just get with me. I'll be invoicing tonight. Thank you so much.
Awesome. All right. So, Sarah, I have a choice, and I'm starting this at $15. Okay. And I'm going to show them together just to show you. I love both of these pieces. They're both pottery. And let me tone my light down just a bit. I'm having a heck of a time with my light tonight. So this beautiful piece is made by Narco.
I love this.
We still have the sticker on the bottom, and like Sarah was saying, you've got the number. So that would be the pottery number on this. I'm pretty positive they did different colorways on this because we have a matching planter that has like a swoop banana boat style in the yellow. Unfortunately, we didn't want to keep this one, although it is a beautiful sculpt. I love the style. It has the pedestal base with the gold, and you have gold all the way through that yellow. And I love the yellow. So it is a beautiful little vase. You could definitely put some succulents in there. You could also use it in your bar, like for swizzle sticks, that type of thing. You could definitely put a lot of different things in there.
That looks so cute with the plant in it. I like that.
It does. Yeah, you can get that greenery coming out, and it looks just beautiful. I agree. Very bonita. I think, you know what? We could actually learn a second language right here during live chat if we wanted to. We could really start.
You should try. We should all try.
Well, I took 2 years of Spanish in high school, but you know how high school is. Half the stuff it goes out as soon as the test is over. Yeah. So the second piece is also made in Japan, but this is by Norcrest, right? No, Napco ware. My bad. Napco ware. So Napco ware on that one, and we do also have the stamp. This one is to resemble like a basket weave. And this makes me think of like tiki bar, mid-century modern, eclectic vibes. Very cool style. You can also use it as a riser if you wanted to. It's a beautiful riser, actually. Bam. You just made something weird out of pottery.
Awesome.
So, yeah, and it also doubles as a hat. So I'm going to go ahead and show what they look like just sitting next to each other or separate, just so you can see. Beautiful sculpting on them, and both made in Japan back in the probably late 60s, early 70s, if I were to put a date on it. Actually, this one was late 50s, early 60s, my bad. And yeah, this one's supposed to be like a wicker, like a basket design.
Yes.
And just before I count down, this one measures 8-inch diameter. So it's a nice big size planter with a water holder right down in here. So if you wanted to do shallow, you could definitely do that without killing it. And then this one measures right at 6.5 inches tall. All right, I'm going to go ahead and block that light a little bit, and then we're going to count down. And Cheryl is in at 15 for choice. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. What? Yeah. Let's see what it looks like with lemons. Absolutely.
No. Oh, God. Okay.
Yep. Lemons in there, instant happiness.
That actually looks really nice. And when we first found the brown piece, I thought it was actually perhaps like Potosi because it reminded me so much of the Italian pottery style.
Agreed. Yeah, it definitely did have a Potosi look on this.
Yes.
Nice texture to it. Let's dump my lemons out. And there's our bid end. So I believe Cheryl, yes, for 15, let me know if you would like, we'll just say basket or yellow, just to keep it simple. Both planters, just depends on you if you want either or both. You could always do both.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So we'll just wait and see. Both are made in Japan. And the yellow one, just in case it matters, is a Narco. And this one is Napco ware.
Yes.
And both have their stickers.
Awesome.
Yes, I can juggle. It's been a long time. I learned to juggle when I was in the Army because we had a lot of hurry up and wait stuff. So we would just juggle stuff. And okay, Cheryl, I got you for both. I think they're great together.
He really can juggle like a boss. Like David's quite the juggler. Like for real. I couldn't. I can't.
So I hit my knee, Sarah. I hit my knee.
Oh,
remember I told you I hope I don't hit my knee. I did.
Are you all right?
Yes.
I'm sorry, babe.
You guys.
David hit his knee. Okay, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Favorite potato chips go. Let's see, Daniel. Favorite potato chips.
Oh, barbecue for me.
I don't know. I really like the brown. What are those ones we get at Trader Joe's, David? The brown ones. They're russet. They're dark russet potato chips, but they're all like dark brown, like kind of like almost burnt.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite chips. I can't remember what they're called though. Okay.
I don't remember either.
This is going to be choice for $16. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, we do. If you are new here, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Junk Drunk Mantiques. We thank you so much for hanging out with us on your Easter Sunday. We've had so much fun. Okay, I'm going to show you.
How much did you pay on this, Sarah?
16 for choice. This is my next item. Okay, so first up in the choice is going to be this gorgeous, and I loved this. When I first saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, I had a hard time not keeping it really because it is a perfume vial and it has this darling little glass stopper. So it would be perfect if you have any perfume that's the really expensive kind that only comes in like an ounce bottle. This would be great. Or if you wear essential oils like I do, I always wear patchouli and I wear rose. This is absolutely perfect to mix your oils inside, and then you can dab it on at your leisure, right? And I love the long dabber. I thought that was so cool. Now, this is made in Taiwan, believe it or not, by a company called Glass Act Studio. And Glass Act Studio, if you look them up, they have made a ton of beautiful pieces over the year that are actually very collectible. I had no idea until I started researching this. So this particular piece dates to like the late 70s, early 80s. And look at that gorgeous kind of streamline. There's a glittery, almost reminds me of Murano, just in that, right? So, and I love the little fins that come off of it on each side.
It's like a propeller almost.
Yeah, it does look like a propeller. It's right at 5 inches tall, really cute. And it is a baby pink. I know it's kind of reading like a tan or so, but it is actually a baby pink. And it
does look like a pear. It looks like a pear.
Like the perfect pear.
A perfect pear.
There you go. But great for your vanity station, just beautiful. So this is choice 1, okay? Choice number 2 is the coolest Tanala bird I have ever found. and he is blue and pink and green. Now he has a little wear on his beak. He's probably taken a header at some point, but he's not chipped or anything. It is just literally a little paint wear right there. But look how beautifully painted this guy is. And I thought his little tail feathers were great. Now he's at 7 inches long from the end of his tail to the top of his little head. And he's got his little nub and feet boobies. And they are very mid-century looking. I think that's one thing that is very collectible about the Mexican pottery like this is anytime I find them with the little mid-century nubbins, I just love them. Just absolutely love them. And what a great color, right? I had never, usually these are in browns and greens and so on. Never seen one in pinks, blues, and so on. So I had to pick it up. I just thought it was really cool.
And Cheryl wanted to see the bottom of the art glass.
Absolutely. Here you go, Cheryl. Glass Act Studios has its original sticker, and it has a really nice smooth pontil. You can tell smooth out. It's a quality piece of glass. I loved it. These both actually came from estate sales, both of them. So great pieces. And this is going to be for choice of the glass perfume vial with stopper or the pastel Tonala bird. So here we go. Grab your just in case bids if you want to get in on these. And here we are. 15, 14. He's looking at you. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid in. Thank you guys so much for hanging with us tonight.
I know.
It's so great. I feel like I've actually gotten to chat with my chat.
Yeah, hang out with our peeps.
Yeah, I got to hang with my peeps. Normally we're, selling and going and everything. And it's been nice to get to chat with you guys today.
Well, and it's nice that Sarah and I are now doing our sales because we've got a kind of a quick pace. We've been doing this for a long time. And this way we'll get to do a little more visiting and talking.
Yeah, I love that. All right. So Q4 had a 21. Robin had a just in case of 30. So she is going to get choice for 22. Robin, would you like the perfume? You can say glass perfume vial, or would you like the birdie? Just let me know. And then behind Robin is going to be Krista at 21. Thank you guys so much. Oh, we love you too, Susan. Thank you. More puppets.
You got it. Dave is taking the day off. But Dave will be back.
I do have Dirty Bear here. He's down always for some clear. Where's the clearance? Thumbs down. Thumbs up.
Yeah, he's a clearance bear. Clearance bear.
Yeah. You guys are too good to us. Thank you for the kind words. It means a lot. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. So Robin said bird. Okay. So then who was behind Robin? It was Krista. So Krista, if you want the perfume vial, just let me know. Glass, then yes. Okay.
I get that, yeah.
Krista, I hear you. All right. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you. Yeah. And we're back over to David.
Guess what? I think this is our last item, guys.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So you know what? Since we're almost out of time, I'm going to sell.
Because I have one more item after you.
Right. So I'm going to sell little pieces of time here. And these are going to be choice for 22. Okay. And I'm going to just show them together and then we'll get up close. So these are vintage hourglass figures. Now, they aren't an hourglass. They are actually sand glass is what they're called. So this one right here is considered a pocket sand glass piece. This one this one goes for 5 minutes. This one is a 5-minute. Yes, we will have giveaways after this last round.
Yes, after the last round.
And then this one right here is a 3-minute. And this one has yellow sand in it, and this one has the white. The reason I brought up the yellow sand is because when I was looking at these online, this one right here is made in Germany. It has this marking, and I'll show you right here. Nice. So it's Progressus, West Germany, and they made ones with pink sand. If you can find the ones with the pink sand, they're almost twice as much as these, and these aren't cheap. So pinky in the brain, totally. So this piece is the 3-minute, and it's made by Progressus, West Germany. And so I'll show you. I did time them. This one is the 3-minute, and great game piece, but just great for display. I mean,
love
nothing better
that's
than
for the hourglass. So
yes. Yes, and
Yeah.
you can see the sand going. I've tested them both, and Cheryl, we will get you the email address. I think she's asking about the email address.
Yes.
This other one is a little bit older. I do believe it's closer to antique. When I pulled this up, I didn't know it was a thing, but this is called a pocket sand glass. So you carry it in your pocket for whatever reason for your little timer, and it has beautiful etching on the sides with birds. Let's see if we can get it in. It's coming. So birds design on there, and then on the top and the bottom both have like a rooster, I believe.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's a really interesting piece. And when I looked them up online, I couldn't figure out. Yeah, I love the gadgets. I couldn't figure out the maker, but everything online, they were called brass pocket sand glasses. And this one is a 5-minute counter. So it'll go down in over 5 minutes. And it works great as well. These are great for decor display. I love these types of pieces because they were used for more than just games. They were used for multiple things, and they just display really cool. I like anything mantique or that has that vibe.
Well, they're perfect too for like if you have any of the little vignette shelves. I love putting pottery with brass, pottery with glass. Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, I love them. So we're going to go ahead and count down. Patty Rose, I see you in at 22. And these both measure right at, I believe, 3¼ inches tall. So they're not huge. And yeah, I was surprised to see how much they go for. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Interesting. What do you think about these, Lemmy?
Running out of time.
Running out of time.
I like them because they tell me that it's Easter still.
Yeah.
It's still Easter.
It is still Easter. It is.
Go eat some chocolate, David.
I want some chocolate after this for sure. All right. There's our bid end. Patty Rose. Let me know if you want. We'll go pocket.
German.
We'll go German pocket.
There you go.
Yep. And yeah, this was, you just take it and you put it in your pocket for whatever reason. I didn't have time to really look it up, but that's what they were used for. Patty Rose, I got you for the pocket piece.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Interesting. Okay. So last item for me, and then we will do a recap of anything that didn't sell. So stay tuned for that as well. And we're going to do our last giveaway. So hold tight. All right. So this is my last item, and this is an estate sale find. It is from 1968. And this is the Larousse Encyclopedia of Renaissance and Baroque Art. And it has color pictures. It also has a lot of black and white. And the history and the art that is included is really fascinating. And I know if you guys are like me, you've seen me sell like the guidebooks and everything. But usually the older, the better for me on some of these old art books, because there will be things included in these that you may not see necessarily in a new publication. So this is quite a comprehensive guide. It truly is an encyclopedia of Baroque art. And if you like this sort of thing, it is just spectacular. So I'm starting this at 16, David.
Okay.
And again, tons and tons of information, not only about the art pieces themselves, but about the artists, their origination, the years that they made certain pieces. And if you've ever traveled abroad too and seen some of these pieces, they're really fascinating. A lot of them were done originally on oil. And, it's hard to fathom that this art is actually so old. We're going back to like even some of the 13th centuries and so on into these sculptures. It also talks quite a bit extensively about Baroque architecture as well. So really a great piece. And it's informative. And I love the fact that it's from 1968. This is not a new book. And he did several of these encyclopedias. This also is going into Dutch painters. So, and like I said, part of it is color. Most of it is black and white. This is in Bavaria, a church decorated by Joseph and Franz Schmoozer. That's their last name. Legit. Schmoozer. But but yeah, I am so enamored with the different Baroque styles and the graduation of the style as well over the years. It's a pretty fascinating read, and I highly recommend if you're into this kind of thing. This is a good one. Here's the back, by the way. And the only issue with this book is there's a little flaw right there and a little flaw right there on the corner. Okay. So again, 1968. This is an estate sale find. It's an excellent guide. Great. Yes, I agree. Great coffee table book. There's so much to learn. And I find this kind of thing really interesting. So in your downtime, if you're wanting to learn about Baroque art, sculpture, architecture, and otherwise, definitely check this out. Flemish landscapes, for goodness sakes. Flemish landscapes. So it's a good one. Tracy, I see you in at 16. Thank you so much. I'm going to start a countdown if anybody else would like to get in on this. Again, it dates to 1968, and LaRousse has several other encyclopedias. There's also one, I believe, of Irish folk art, I think I saw when I was researching this as well. So it's a fascinating read. And oh, there's the David. There's David. I've actually seen him.
Cover it up.
He is in the Academia in Florence, Italy, and I got to actually see him and his man bits many years ago.
He was in the pool.
Italian Florentine Michelangelo, 1475 to 1564, the David. 1501 to 1504, Galleria dell'Accademia, Florence. It's a neat place. All right, here we go. Let's count her down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Hey, Jen. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for my bid in on this cool book.
Yeah.
You guys know I like the art books. I kind of nerd out on this kind of stuff, and I know some of you do too. So I'm glad you appreciate this, Tracy. Thank you so much for your bid.
That's one of the things I remember when we first met, when I picked you up for our first date, is you had on your table some art books that you had purchased when you were in Paris.
Yeah, I remember that when we were dating because you asked me about him, and I was like, yeah, I got to go. Yeah. Thank you so much. All right, we're just looking for our bid end. Tiny bits, big hands. Yes, true story. But David is enormous. Like, that picture doesn't do him justice. He's actually about 25 feet tall. Like, he's big. He's big. All right, Lisa, thank you so much for my bid in. Tracy, this book is coming to you. Congratulations.
Nice.
Yes, the Louvre in Paris, Heidi, is spectacular. I have been there as well. Again, I was young in my 20s. I was a student, but man, what a fabulous European trip. Yep. Excellent. All right, so this is the part of the show.
Let's do giveaway.
Yep, that's what I was just going to say. Where we do, first of all, our last giveaway. David has one left. I have one left. And then we are going to go ahead and recap anything that didn't sell tonight. Okay. Yep. So my giveaway, let me find it. Where did she go? All right. I have this little biscuit, and she could be yours. She is a Napco wearer. Bone China Angel. She has no issues. That is her little flower, and she's little bitty. She is a tiny little miniature. She's like 2 inches. I'm giving her away tonight. She's going to find a little home on Easter. Angel gets her home. All right. So the 7th person to put in the letter E for Easter. Letter E for Easter, 7th person is going to get this little cutie pie. And she is a Napco Bone China little figurine lady, and she is a QT. All right. So 7th person put an E. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Harry, Sharon.
Yep.
Sharon, she is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on Easter. Let me write that down.
Yeah. All right. And then I'm going to show my free giveaway here. Now, this is a glass bird that used to be flashed. That's why you're seeing a little bit of a yellowish tone to it. There was a little bit of yellow or green left on it, and I did send it through the dishwasher to clear off the rest of the flash glass. So it's a nice clear one, and will display great with your blue birds of happiness. So this is going to be a little freebie giveaway for one of the lucky typers in there, and we're going to go with the letter B as in birdie, and I'm going to look for the fifth person with the letter B. Yeah, he's a chunky one.
He's really cute and doesn't have any issues.
No issues.
I don't know. I can't believe that anybody ever did flashing on these guys.
I know. So fifth B is what we're looking for.
And all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look who it is.
Jan. Congrats, Jan.
Congratulations, Jan. We will put Birdie in your package. Thank you, Jan.
Thank you.
All right.
Cute fluff flashing is when you have a glass piece. It's done clear, and then they flash fire the paint that they put on it, so it connects, but it can come off.
Yes,
that's basically what it is. So did you write down my giveaway on that one?
I did.
Okay. Yep, all right, cool. So I know I was the only one that had no, actually we both do. I have a recap. And so what we're going to do, so for a recap, as y'all probably most of you know, we'll show you what didn't sell earlier on, and if you are interested in it, all you have to do is type in the dollar amount and what you're claiming. So the one thing I had left was this hourglass, and it's actually 5-second glass. Let me make sure. I don't want to get mixed up. This one's 3 minutes. Sorry, this one is a 3-minute glass piece made in West Germany, and I was offering it for 22. So if you're interested, just put 22 in the comments for the sand glass, and that is it. And if it doesn't sell, I'm honestly, I kind of didn't want to bring it back. I was like, I could probably display it. So that would be 22 glass.
You're so funny.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
All right, that was it for me.
That was all your recap. Okay, I had 2 things left for my recap. And first up was this precious little bluebird pin. I cannot believe he didn't get it home. $10 on the bluebird pin. If more than one person want it, we can turn him into an auction. His little chest has some worn patina right there on the gold. But he's cute, and he's got little blue rhinestones on his head. Little bluebird. So, okay, Les, I see you in for the bird. Thank you so much. Thank you, Les. And then I had this Mother Goose nursery rhyme book, and I was asking 12 on this. It dates to what I believe is the late 20s, early 30s. There is no date inside it anywhere, but I love the illustrations. They're definitely that old school style. And you can see right here too, look at that old font and the writing. Yeah. All right, Susan, I've got you for the book at 12. Thank you so much. And that is a sellout Easter show. Holy cow, you guys. Thank you so, so much for hanging with us tonight. It has been an absolute blast. Michelle, I get it. Sometimes I have to sit on my hands too. So that goes for all of us sometimes, I think, in these sales. I couldn't find your 2 bears. Where are they from again? Which 2 bears? Is she talking to me? I don't know. Krista, I don't remember. I don't know about the. Oh, these bears. I will show these because I've had so many people ask me about these over the years. And these are not for sale. These are my personal collection. They are Nippon. And they are extremely hard to find. One is a bear, one is a dog, and they are almost 10 inches tall each. They're really, really big, and they remind me of a lot of the Mark Ryden art pieces. If you are a Ryden fan, you know what I'm talking about. Google Mark Ryden, because these guys are so reminiscent, and there's the Nippon marking right there. These guys are very reminiscent of a lot of his art, and I just fell in love with them, and I can't sell them because I have never seen them ever since or before, after, what have you.
And we've had those for quite a while.
I've had these for probably 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them. And I bought these on Instagram years ago, and I think I paid $78 for them as a pair, and that was like 7 years ago. Right. So yeah, they're really fun. And thanks for asking, because actually I had been meaning to show these at some point because I've had so many people ask me about them. And they just like to hold down the fort in my background. I love them. They're really cool. So yeah, Krista, I probably won't ever sell those just because they're so insanely rare. So, Johnny, we love you too. Thank you guys, to my lurkers, to our buyers, to everybody that came for our fun little anniversary chat. It was really great to hang with you guys tonight and feel connected with you guys. Thank you so much, everybody that purchased something too. We will be invoicing tonight. So we're going to get done here, go eat a little bite, and then I'm going to get on the computer and we'll be invoicing tonight. And then we are going to try to ship what we can tomorrow. We are going to be out of town this week and won't be back until late Friday. So anything that does not get paid or shipped by tomorrow will go out next week. If you need a rush on anything you purchased, please just email me and let me know so I can get it to you before we leave. Otherwise, it may be more towards the end of the week, and I just wanted to let you know. Okay. So thank you, Peter. Thank you, everybody that has wished us a happy anniversary. It is Wednesday, 20 years of fun with my love, David. So it's pretty great. And I'm just so grateful for the community that we have over here. Thank you guys for supporting us, hanging out with us. Daniel, you're a biscuit. Thank you. Honey.
I'll get about 2 blocks.
Hey, you know what? We will buy some candy bars with that, boo. I'm not mad.
I'm going to have some chocolate with that one.
You're so sweet. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, we love you guys. And it has been such a fun night. Oh, also remember, this week too, when we're out of town, Mother Tucker's Antiques is going to be doing sales on his channel. You got Mother Tucker Monday night. Then you got Wednesday night with our girl, Amy. Then you got Thursday night with Misty, Amy, and Bill. Okay, so definitely check out and show some love over to Mother Tucker's. They're going to be holding down the fort this week with all these sales. And then we'll be back here next Sunday. So we'll see you a week from today, you guys. Thanks again for all the love, the kind words, the sweet wishes. And we appreciate you supporting our small businesses, doing what we love. Just intensely grateful for all of you. Thanks again. And thank you to Lisa Viscomi for being an awesome bid ender, and my mod squad of wonderful people that keep us rolling every time we have a sale. We love you guys. Thank you again. And you all have a happy Easter. I hope you've had a wonderful day. Have a great week. Peace, love, and vintage. We'll see you next Sunday. Bye, guys.
Bye. Will you say